3 hour story trial on the clock. PlayStation Plus Essential Premium gives us God of War Ragnarok. The story setting. Guided setup, quick start. I have to choose one of these. Screen calibration only. Total calibration. Subtitles off. Invert off. Repeated button presses. Hold, please. Thank you. Lock on camera. I guess we'll just go classic first. This can be adjusted later. Traversal assist. Only using L. Cool. Auto pickup. Ooh. The only thing was you might not, for strategic purposes, want to select health. All right, we're going in there. Adjustable. I want sound. Cancel. Vision, accessibility. Wait a minute. On, off. Reset all. How do I look at motion, hearing, motor? How do I look at next? Favor prioritizes frame rate. What? Image quality. We want frame rate. Performance. Audio calibration. Yes. No, where's the fool? Okay, volume, balanced, quiet, loud. We'll do balanced, dude, but stereo, output device. Finish setup. There's no settings. Finish setup. Alright, we're in there. Sony Interactive Entertainment. God of War Ragnarok. Now, we'll let the PlayStation Studios logo play. I played what? 2 hours of God of War, the remake? Anything at all. And, I didn't like it. Ooh, here he is. God of War recap. Come on. All right. Gameplay. This is like the new game when you're just settling in to try and have fun. Remember at the PlayStation 2, you'd put the disc in, and that was it. You had a main menu that was like start, brightness adjustment, and then the credits. Aim assist, puzzle timing, lock on, strafe assist, auto pickup, mini game style, navigation, repeated I like, tutorial all, weapon sheathing, touchpad, vibration off. Wait a minute, controller visualization. Alright. Looks good. Graphics and camera, film grain motion blur, performance, reduced flashing, audio calibration. We've done that. Global volume, 5. Very good. Speaker volume off. Subtitles off. Captions off. Everything off. Audio cues off. Screen reader off, please. Mono audio, bass boost. Text and color. We got 3 hours to go, so kind of running. I will say that it is incredibly generous of them to give such a robust trial, for the game compared to some of the others. I won't mention anybody Warner Brothers. I won't mention anybody Tango, but 1 hour, come on. So God of War gives us 3 hours, along with what? Along with the Horizon on the new catalog. So I'm pretty impressed. I'm a big fan of God of War since way back. I skipped school on my 15th birthday to play God of War 1, and if I hadn't got stuck at that Minotaur combat puzzle where they infinitely respawn, I could have beat it in 1 day. But no matter. Since God of War 1, I've been a huge fan of the series, the classic. I love the top-down action style. And, the big bosses, the epic adventure, the level design. It was my thing. Action games. And then in 2018, they got the genius idea to remake it. And to make it a little bit softer. Everybody's grown up now. They're a parent now. So, it has to get a little lame, let's be honest. You can't be a bachelor and play video games. That's immature. You need to be an adult and introduce your children to the virtual entertainment medium. So, played God of War 2018. You know, it's a good game. It's a functional game. I won't say anything about it. But it just seemed a bit, you know, a bit more faux artistic. So we get the sequel. It's got a new director. The combat lead, I think, who worked on God of War 3. And it seems to be more intense. Atreus has grown up, you know, he's hit puberty. So let's just get into it. 2.5 hours on the clock. God of War Ragnarok. He's sighing and rolling his eyes already. What do I really want? No mercy. What do I really want? What do I really want? Story easy? Give me grace for players who want story-focused gameplay with some combat. Now, let me tell you, recently I beat Miles Morales as well as Ghost of Tsushima. And what I learned is, those games get way more fun when you put them on easy. So, but God of War is a combat game. God of War is a real combat game. I think I might start it on normal and just see how it goes. It looks like, I guess in 2018, God of War 1 and Red Dead came out. So it has that very, like, realistic, painted, you know, deep look style. This is PS5. He hasn't said anything yet, so I guess I'll keep talking. I think normal is a good enough place to start. Like I said when I played Prey, it kind of does show you the difficulty that developers want you to have with the game. Kind of puts you in the combat scenario and makes you figure out, all right, is this a challenge that I want? I think that's the key. Is this a challenge that I want, or if I'm getting frustrated, I'll drop it down. But I don't have time for that in my life. Skill-based games, be as hard as you want, but the story games, I think, you know, you start to get frustrated and, you know, take years off your life, you gotta drop it down. Let's get it going already, dude. What are you, roasting marshmallows? Come on. I want to throw that axe on the back of your head. Fucking babysitting simulator, let's go.
Hungry?
Just making arrows. Say something already, Kratos, you stupid bitch.
What's next?
Looks like a typical 11-year-old.
Oh. Storm is getting worse.
I'll get them ready.
I know I turned the volume down, but they really mix the dialogue way lower than all the fucking sound effects in the music. Movies do that too. They're like in some wooden room whispering, and then a door slams, echoes through the whole theater. This Foley artist got a fucking thing to learn. Like the blue dots on his axe. I didn't know they had LEDs back in, I mean, I guess I don't know what year this would be. When it's mythological, what's the supposed year? 800 BC AD? 800 ABCD? The year is 800 ABCD. You are so fucking dumb. It's slow. Listen, I'm one to get swept away by a romantic story. It's going slowly. This is why you need 3 hours. Anyway. Let's get it going rapido. I like fast. Fast. So I like an action game to really, you know, grip it. I guess they really want it to be more of a story title. That was really what all the journalists said in 2018. This is the story game you need to play. And it's like, you didn't play any of these other story games, and you didn't play any of these other action games. And you said Kratos was a misogynist, so, you know, what are you on about? And you just realize, But I mean, the game sold extremely well. Wow, wow, wee wow, it's fast. The game sold extremely well. What, 5.1 million copies in like 1 or 2 weeks? The fastest selling story game. I like these dogs.
Got some sleep.
Something
Maybe he'll
look
be
good.
ready to eat when we get home.
He is quite sick, Trace.
I know, but he was a little better yesterday.
See, look, those dogs are louder than them.
If he keeps eating, I'm not giving up on him.
That's how they make them seem so emotional. They make them like, I'm so overwhelmed. I have to whisper.
Hear that?
Yes.
Does it hurt?
It is hard.
Slow. I didn't watch the recap because it didn't bother me the first game.
Get ready.
Whoa, she's like the Raven. Or the Crow. L1. So there's gonna be quick times. I like how we just pulled.
She wouldn't give up that easy, would she?
She never does. Stay alert.
That easy, like it was a boss fight, press L1.
There she is! Brother!
Yeah, I think the intro, I'm holding. It says hold also, so I don't think to accidentally mash.
Got you!
I think
You gotta get away from her!
I think the intro to the first game was better.
Up there! What's she?
And that's the key, like, does this pick up where the first one left off?
Down!
It shouldn't. No sequel should.
That was too close.
I need to know the first one. No, you gotta introduce me here.
She's coming around again!
No story recap. Where are my dogs going? Defend. R1 defend. Oh, whoops.
I'm here!
You're hitting a girl, man. Why can't you just, kiss and make up?
Hold tight. The protection stave is near.
When it's easy left, fast, mid right, green split.
Wait, we're not your enemy!
I like how they both try and talk to her, and she just hits them both. I'm holding.
Please don't make me do this!
What? Just do it, you pussy. This kid sucks still. Beaten by a tree branch. She can't just turn into a bat and fly at him. She's been flying at him the whole time. That's what did it. If she gets damaged in bird form, there's cooldown.
We're through for Stave. We made it.
I'm scowling. Maybe he'll be in Twisted Metal.
Let's go home.
It's Becky.
They're the same character, dude. Sweet Tooth and Kratos. You made two characters. They're the same.
I'm sorry I couldn't take the shot.
I did not wish you to.
Was it just how he saw himself? I don't know, man.
You saved her life.
I killed her son. There is no letting that go.
Yeah. I guess killing Balder really did bring on
Just-
Fimbulwinter.
Just sitting here, looking at the names on the screen of these arrogant devs, giving themselves credit before I even started playing,
But the worst is still ahead of us. We must be strong.
driving this bobsled. I gotta admit that these lanterns really look nice. Skid into my driveway. Jason McDonegal. It's on my Mad TV. Yumi Yang, I recognize their work.
I got it.
Corey Barlog. What's he been up to these days? And Bear McCreary. The only the only composer first or second to Mick Gordon that we know about. It's like, all these like flutists and trombonists getting no credit.
I will get the deal.
I blew the horn on. Shut up. You may recognize my work from. Shut up.
Go on, girls.
So he made that deer for his dogs to eat? What are we gonna eat? That's a good question. So, is Kratos a god or a half god? What does that make Atreus? Is he, you know, 1/4 god? Is it rap god? I wonder what, I guess it matters who his mother is, too, so... Boy, it is fucking smooth. Now, okay. Now that I'm gaming. Whoa. Okay. Now that I'm gaming. Oh my god. It is so fucking smooth. Oh my god. And the thing is, he's not heavy either. He's so light. I think this is better than the first one. Holy shit. I guess the first one doesn't... Maybe a PS5 patch, but not a technical version. Oh boy. It is so fucking smooth, and you're just like skating up this fucking ice. Man. And it's soft, yellowish white of the fire. Let me see if I can burn myself in there. No? Alright. Alright. What's back here? Alright. Look at that. Look at that shot. Look at me, boy. Wow, this is a game that a dad would love. So now, L1. Alright, I have my shield, and then you press it again. Double tap it to break. Now my L2. I'm ready, I'm aiming. Alright. Now my R. R is a big boot. My R1. Shield bash. Alright, so I got shield bashes. My big boot. Bash with the shield. Boot, okay. R1. Alright, now. X. X is my roll. X is my roll dodge. What about square? Square does nothing yet, it might be interact. What about triangle? Oh! Triangle reveals my axe. Now I'm aiming. R. Triangle. What about L2 and R1? Same thing? One looks like fast, one looks like slow, maybe. What about... Alright. What about, circle? Okay, circle, triangle. Triangle calls back the axe. Alright, I have the axe on me. Heavy. And then I want to, what if I want to put it away? Press and hold triangle. What does that do? Speeds it up. Okay, press and hold triangle. And then he gets, angry. Alright. And the roll. What about R3, L3? L3 is run. What about the touchpad? Nothing yet. What about the press start pad? I'll assume that. Alright. Alright. I'm the god of War Ragnarok. Here we go.
I don't hear him. He always says hello.
Atreus.
Fenrir. You okay, boy?
You're pulling me away from the door.
It's okay, boy. You're okay. I know. I miss
I'm
you
sick of
too.
tending to other people's emotions. Just toughen up and get over it, dude.
Come on, boy. You need to eat. Eat. Why? Too big?
I don't even think that you could say young people need examples of other young people acting dramatic. That's the exact opposite of what they need. They need adults acting like they've got their head on their shoulders and a grip.
Good boy.
Look, he's crying. Your dog's fucking eating. And he's a monster. And he's a god.
Atreus, the time draws near.
Remember when you killed that deer? You fought that golem?
For what? He's still eating. He wants to live.
He is dying.
You're a good boy.
I feel like it needs to just speed up.
Fast and strong.
Remember when I was playing as Kratos?
But you can rest now,
Zipping all around?
okay?
Look, he's crying.
I'll be okay.
I'm not a dog lover, I gotta admit.
You can let
But
go
it's
now.
not like I'm a dog fucking abuser.
You have to
I
let
like dogs. I like dogs enough. I don't want to see him get put down at the pound, but this is a fiction. This is a work of fiction. And he's in the Antarctic. And the wolf is a god.
Sofna,
So dry your tears, young boy.
Afra.
Hit puberty and grow up already.
Sofna.
I guess you can't skip this with X. It's not working. I pressed it at least 7 times just now.
Sofna.
There's no cutscene. It's just a long shot, so you can't skip. Shut up, pussy! I want to play a video game! It's like I Am Legend. His mouth is frozen. What the fuck, dude? Kratos. He's just thinking, what kind of a wimp did I raise? Boy, making him kill that deer really fucked him up.
We train.
What? No. It's the middle of the night.
He's like his wife.
Does not stop our enemies.
And she's just like, can't you see how emotional I am? And he's like, oh god. If I want to keep banging this girl, I gotta do the right thing and listen to her.
Drinking is all we ever do. Ever. It's not enough. We can't hide forever.
We do not hide. Prepare for a fight for which we are not ready. We'll go.
Time is running out. The prophecies say Fimbulwinter leads
Dude,
to
this
Ragnarok.
fucking sucks. Are you kidding me?
Whatever Loki's supposed to be doing, he's supposed to be doing it now.
Prophecy of Loki and
My story
Fimbulwinter?
doesn't end hiding in these woods. I should be out there.
What kind of fairy tale is this?
Who Loki is.
I will not allow you to pick a fight with gods.
I don't want to fight anyone. I just want answers.
Those answers lead to war with Asgard.
Maybe that's what Mother wanted.
His little mohawk.
I want it.
Looks like we never will.
Dude, kids are goofballs. I mean, we can set on our own, Kratos. We could have a solo adventure.
I
I'm down.
have to go with Fenrir before I bury him.
Look at that big bone. Oh, and the bloody end? What are you gonna do with that dog? Can't be judgmental. This is how kids are these days, I guess. Why does he have a cesarean scar on his fucking stomach? Kratos gave birth to Atreus. And now he's his wife. Oh god. This game is slow. I swear the first one felt faster. What is this shit now?
Well,
Oh
recognize
god.
that dour expression
He's
anyway.
got a wife and a husband.
Care to tell me what went wrong?
And he's like, oh, this is my punishment for immortal life and slaughtering my family and fighting the gods.
Oh no, not Fenrir. How's the lad taking it?
Not well.
They just name drop people you're supposed to know already.
Goes to bury him.
Oh, damn it.
It's like, do you need to have seen Die Hard 1 to enjoy Die Hard 2?
All right, brother.
It's kind of how I feel right now.
Good night then.
It's just ahead. I guess that's all you need. Man, Diablo 4. It's gonna be a long time away. But no, the I guess I might have the open beta. I might have the open beta. That's really gonna highlight a lot and let us know how it plays on console, if it's gonna be smooth or not. I have high hopes, but it's kind of a long ways away. But I think for that beta, no progress carries over, so I'll probably just be ripping out all the classes and see which one I like. It'd be a good time to test out which class you like, and find your favorite to get ready for the release. You can tell when I start talking about other games than the one I'm playing. What's going on here? Whoa, this is slow! It's so slow! It's so slow. Remember in, like, classic God of War? When the CGIs would get some titties out? Yeah, won't see them no more.
Are you joining me?
They should have a custom Kratos. Mohawk, no beard. Tony Hawk character. Can we run? Oh, no.
Faye,
Are you ready? You walk as though Emir himself sits atop your shoulders.
this is your hunt. I will follow.
Who's Faye?
You're welcome. Fresh kill. At least it didn't suffer.
Why are you whispering? It's not that emotional.
Am I to decipher your grunting? Tell me your thoughts.
We hunt the predator.
A wolf. Yes.
Am I crazy or was the first one better than this? And by the first one, I mean the fourth one.
Your words are misguided.
This is what's lame about God. This is what's lame about all video games nowadays.
Approach slowly.
These just soft stories. I guess, you know, it's just a fantasy fiction
No, don't.
adventure. You know, it has, you know, better than something with an
Sick
agenda,
wolf
but
found beyond our stage.
political agenda. But
Found his way inside.
Yeah.
As I said,
it's not gonna rally Biden voters. But
It was not our
listen, yeah, or Trump. I hate even mentioning about this piece of shit. Anyway,
Freedom doesn't have to reach our doorstep for it to be our responsibility.
AAA.
If we have the power to limit the harm it could cause, we should act. Who are we to hide and do nothing?
We are not hiding.
Can I go or what? Me first. Me first. Circle. So triangle pulls the axe. Circle is interact. I wonder what square does. It's so slow. And again, it's like Cory Barlog's masterpiece. I'm such an artist. I'm gonna prove what an artist I am by forcing you to make a concession and settle into my artistic experience. Rather than play a bitching game that's a re-envisioning of a classic franchise that helped to make Sony PlayStation 2 what it is. Press circle to climb ledges and to interact.
Faye.
So she's gone. This sucks. I don't even get to fight him. I was just thinking like, oh god, a combat tutorial. Remember the first game's combat tutorial? And then it's not even a combat tutorial. Oh.
Time is running out, my love. And there is
Oh my god. That is, he's like, did you just put fucking Nickelodeon gack on my face? It was a stupid dream sequence. I guess that's why it's a little bit weird. Remember Elden Ring? How fun.
Where's Atreus?
Hence my bellowing. He never came back from burying the wolf. It's been some time.
Like that, a Gaelic accent.
Not before.
G-A-E, relax. Do I have anything? Yeah, see, we got a bash. Hey, now I'm gaming again. I'm having fun again. So R1 is the bash. Can I go in here? This is not
This way either.
Oh, cool. So now I have this old guy's head talking to me. I'm like, quit talking out your ass.
Where he did the burying.
The bellying.
Suppose he took a shortcut through the realm between realms?
Fuck.
No. The stone
Shortcut through the realms? What? Suppose he took a shortcut through the realm. Let's go around.
You don't suppose he was training in the middle of the night?
I suggested as much.
Did you?
I'm
What
waiting
on
for
earth?
He was breathing.
Oh, Kratos.
I was just thinking. All right, I'm getting annoyed. I was just thinking. I'm glad they didn't. I'm glad they didn't put like some waypoint pathfinder on the game. You know. They got nervous. I wouldn't know where to go if I looked long enough. So I think this studio is smart enough to know to go a little bit hands off. The Sony first party studios, you know, I gotta say, they respect that gamers like a little bit of a hands off experience,
Surely that's where he died.
and
We should look, yeah?
they kind of, you know, don't get in between the player and their experience until the player requests it. They make it very easy to request a little bit of intervention. What can I do here? Maybe I can hit something like this. Pull my axe and hit this. No? Maybe I can climb it. What about this? Hey, I need a hit. Maybe he climbed up there. Roll. Climb up there. What about this thing? Nice. Let's hit them all. And pull them back. No? If you could aim it. So if the one is wow, look how vertically it'll miss. Let's see if horizontally it'll miss. So one's horizontal, one's vertical. He says no. I figured I could climb up there. And so then when they get rid of
Baldur's Chasm is too unstable, brother. The lad wouldn't try it.
when they get rid of Atreus, I gotta listen to this guy. Let's just give up. Let's just give up looking. Is that a person?
Fire's dwindling now. Where else could he have gone from here?
He crawled through here.
Press R2 for heavy attack. To break the,
You've seen troubles in your sleep, even for you. Nightmares?
break the butt
Travel
drop.
to the past. Almost every night.
Ah, the bad old days in Greece.
No. It feels like Faye is trying to tell me something.
You don't mean to say you're talking to ghosts again, brother?
No.
Do you feel bad for all the artists that like painstakingly modeled all this shit and you just run by it? It's like, well, they just want to make the cave feel lived in. Shut the fuck up.
Use your words, brother.
The tracks stop here.
And we're not alone.
Alright, now we get a fight. Cool. Alright, now we'll see if normal mode was really the best difficulty for me to choose. And what's block? Ah, my mistake. I always like swinging and seeing how easily I can interrupt. Damn. Take the bash back. Bash him. Alright. To my left. Oh shit, X is rolled. Let's fight this guy. Damn, he froze him! Pull the axe back. And freeze it up. Boom! Alright, what about R3? I tried to, now hang on, let's test this. I did double roll. Oh, you can't block out of a roll. Immediately. You gotta let the roll finish. Can I R3 him? Let's see. What do I try to do? This. I've hit circle. I hit circle to dodge. No big deal. I hit circle to dodge. No big deal. I like a little bit of the auto targeting.
They should not be this close.
I like the hit impact. I like that I'm
There's a
fighting
tree up
people.
ahead, yeah?
Vikings, I like that. Remember that game Rune Viking Warlord? That game kicked ass. I think you could dismember people, but you could definitely pick up their weapons. Alright, I like the swinging. I like the slamming the axe. X to dodge. I gotta remember that. Running is good. When you can't immediately block out of a dodge, okay, remember that. You don't want to double tap it. You don't want to tap it multiple times to try and parry. Maybe that is the parry. Maybe double tap is the parry. Maybe just block. Okay. Block and punish. I always try and swing to interrupt their attack. I should just learn to block and counterattack. What else? I don't know about my health, and I don't know about their health. I feel like easy, maybe I would like it on easy just to make it go a little bit faster, but I don't want them to tone down their aggressiveness, so we'll see. We'll see. I think you just play on normal. I think you just play on you know, normal and experience the game as is.
Well,
You were right.
And,
The stave is broken.
it was really
these
only...
are trespassers. What happened here?
It was really only when I was like, alright, like, in those other games, getting tired of, just getting tired of the combat. It's like, I just want to finish the story. Give me the fucking story already. And kicking it down, like, Ghost of Tsushima became a completely different game. Enemies had no intelligence. They would run away. I mean, it just, zero aggressiveness. 3 hits would kill anybody. It was so easy, and it's like, wow, this is the game I should have been playing the whole time. So, you know, I think, when it's a matter of staving off frustration, save the hairs of your head and kick the difficulty down when it comes to these story games. If there's a difficulty, crank it down. And if there's no difficulty, then skill up.
Mauled.
By what?
A larger bear. Wounded. The fight destroyed the tree. We must find Atreus.
Aye. Between the savage beasts and marauding raiders, he may have sought shelter.
Can't automatically
Follow the trail. We'll find him.
step up that.
Aha! Trail's on the other side of that gap, if you can clear the way.
Got there. It's a lot better than trying to struggle to crank it open. If you can clear the way. I'll climb back up.
Any idea what could have made the
Circle
lad
the
wander
jump.
off?
We argued. He accuses me of hiding from Odin.
Only sensible to keep a low profile after killing 3 of his kin.
I'll reckon they will
Hack
come.
silver.
That is why Atreus must learn to survive on his own.
It feels faster than the
It's
original
about
one.
that prophecy. Just because the giants had you dead on some wall full of...
And now they have to tell you the story
I do not
as you're walking through. Come on, man. I don't like this idea of NPCs constantly talking to you. It keeps you from being able to just think on your own. I think it ruins the immersion too. They must know we all say, hey, we hate walking chats, and they're like, well, we're going to keep doing it because we're so arrogant. Hold, trying to frost up. Power up. Can I sneak? Frost up. Power up your next attack. Alright. There's no jump or anything. I kind of want to, like, aerial rave combo this guy. Oh, what's R3? Finisher.
Nicely done.
Seems like it takes a little bit long. Seems like it takes a little bit long. Let's see if I can adjust that. Just so I know. Just so I know. Alright, just so I know. Just so I know I can adjust it on the fly. Just so I fucking know. They have this, the patterns to show you. Lock on. Now, what about this bash? See, that's a bash. Kick him. Oh, I hit circle again. He shattered.
All right, where's that trail gone?
I don't know necessarily if I like the combat. I think mechanically this game's more polished up than the first one. But yeah, I don't know who they're talking about, Winter. And so there's going to be a God of War TV show. And I guess Last of Us is already done. The episodes, they showed them all. They needed, I guess reception was super high, so I don't mind if they branch out into, expanding the IP. They should test IPs maybe then in TV first, and then make a game for it, rather than vice versa. Because more people know about a game from a show than a show about a game. Who are you? Let's fight him then. What, can I... So I can only R3 them when I have the axe, is that the truth? Again, it's one of those things, you call your axe back, you're going to have to commit to it. You're going to have to commit to that. Circle on the cracked wall. Whatever you say.
Taught him well.
So he keeps telling me.
Have people speed ran this game already? See, they put the big glowing chest, but the real treasure's over here. Forged iron.
Torches. And the trail leads into that cave.
Well, we know where we are going. I'm sure we can find a quiet way in.
It seems like it's less open world and more just like
Do that.
a little bit. Linear's not the right word, but pathed is the way I would put it, which is fine by me. Just let me hold forward.
Been here long.
I don't know why I'm interested in difficulty balancing. That's kind of become an interesting concept to me for action games. I think I noticed that in the first game, where I was like thinking, hey, I would really love for some of these fights to go faster, because it would mean that it would make me feel that my character was extremely powerful. And I was like, yeah, like big damage. You didn't hit him in the back? Oh, it freezes them. They split apart. Kind of makes me feel like if you do a lot of damage, your character feels very powerful. So like killing them fast is just kind of interesting. You could slaughter a bunch of guys, but then they're like, well, maybe we want some more tactical combat. So I think like, okay, you got to play on normal mode and feel the challenge, the way the developers designed it, learn the controls, and challenge is good. Challenge makes you feel like, oh, like it's tough, but I can do it. It's supposed to encourage you, right? And so then it's really only when you want to make it go faster. Or if you want to avoid frustration, like, alright, I can't keep it up. Let's go back down. I kind of didn't want to go that way. Oh, because the blood trail kind of shows you that's the way to go. What's back here? Just some health? I don't really need that. I think I'm going to leave the healths until I need them. Because normal mode's not really supposed to be tough. Like, it's more... Oh, I hit circle again. I hit circle roll again. Normal mode's not supposed to really be tough. You have a block, buddy. Normal mode's not really supposed to be tough. Hard mode is supposed to be the challenge. And then normal mode is supposed to be, like I said, giving you the experience, introducing challenge, and demanding that you learn to use all, like, the mechanics and stuff. Because if you drop it on easy, like, you're just going to swing, not do anything. You're not going to learn to block. You're not going to learn to dodge. You don't really get the full effect. Like I said, when I played that game Prey, there was a spot where there were these two like burning aliens, and they were fucking me up, and it made me think, well, clearly I can't do this because they're like vaporizing me instantly. Maybe I'm not supposed to go this way yet, and that was the truth. That was like a side room. So like that's a good way of using difficulty to apply like a blockade, and for the player. And RPGs do that too. Like Dark Souls does that too. Like, yeah, you can go here, but you're kind of not supposed to be here yet. Just throw them up. How come it doesn't
Look out, brother.
How come it doesn't stay in him? So then you feel like, I don't know. Like I said, either crank it up or turn it down. I feel like easy would be funny because it would just be faster. But because it's just like crank the damage. I want to feel like this guy is super powerful and ripping. I think that's just what I'm saying. It's not a matter of I just want more damage. It's not really a matter of the AI being... I don't want the AI to tone it up or down. Can I drop back down? No. I don't know. I mean, if they're going to be this dumb. What the fuck? Push this thing. It's better than Gods Will Fall, or I mean, excuse me, Godfall. Wasn't there a third person who I knocked down?
Huh. Well, that's for the best. Let's find it out.
I don't know how I feel. I feel like I want it to be. I don't want it to be easier. I want more damage.
We need our own way up to find it again. Atreus came here seeking shelter. Kept moving when he saw the raiders, and the bear came barreling after. Impressive rampage, I'll give it that.
You think the bear was chasing Atreus?
Well, just as likely the bear was hurt and Atreus was chasing it to hell.
It's a nice echo sound.
You know the lad.
Atreus, where are you?
Alright, a real bear, a real fight. Now we'll see. Now we'll check the difficulty. I'm tempted. Hold, press and hold. Good thing they reminded me I started tapping. I'm tempted to turn it down. Let's see how much we can do it. Jeez. So, do I not get, Wow, he doesn't give a fuck about that. His circle is not dodge. Fuck. Circle's not dodge. Circle, okay. He doesn't want the charge. He doesn't want the charge. Wow, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Where was that health pack? Get my axe. It's a combo. It's a true combo. He gets 2 hits. What about my bash? We'll do an R1. We'll do an R1. I don't know that hitting him works. I don't know that the projectile is that good. What do I press and hold? Let's press and hold it. What? L3 and R3. Oh, is that what the purpose of this fight is? Teach me how to use the bear mutilation tactic? Get my axe back. Maybe he doesn't have it then. See, look, the health damage. Like, this is... I want to do more damage. This is boring. And he's still not dead from that. So it's like, it's just... oh, he gets to attack again. That axe throw is whack. He has the same ground pound as that other first boss from the game. The guy with the shitty tribal tattoos from 5 Finger Death Punch. It's like... How much initiative does the boss fucking have? Press and hold circle. I don't like when it's just respond to the boss's attacks with dodging. That's fucking boring. What makes Devil May Cry... Oh my god. What makes Devil May Cry and Dark Souls cool is that with poise and hit stun, you can create initiative. It's the same in fighting games. My moves do hit stun. There's this tendency now where you can't damage a boss. Can't stagger a boss, they have armor, they have... I feel like that took a long time. I don't know. It's smooth, graphics are good, controls are good. Story's ignorable, but it's not annoying. I don't know. I didn't like the combat in what the fuck was it called? God of War 2018. I'd rather play Nile than... Oh, it's Atreus!
Atreus! Atreus!
Plot twist. Hey, if he can turn into an altered beast, he can turn into a bear, that's pretty cool.
What happened?
Okay, I don't care anymore. This game's too slow. It needs to go faster. It needs to go way faster.
I prayed Fenrir. And then, I'm not sure. I was so sad. And then I was angry. And scared.
I feel like if this is my reward for completing combat,
Running?
I kind of want to get in more combat situations, see what's
There was
up.
a bear. Charging and
I don't care. I don't like you, Atreus. I like Kratos.
that had to be a dream.
Is it... Okay, I don't have kids in real life, just to break the fourth wall. So, I don't relate to being a father or a dad. But, I think it may be that as a player who's not a parent, it's a matter of, do I relate to being a child? And the answer is no.
You did not do anything.
And like I'm saying, I don't think that art or entertainment needs to show kids. If there's a user base of 10 to 17, I don't think showing them a distraught, dramatic kid is a good example compared to, you know, a stern,
You
strong
already
adult.
taught me discipline. I need more than that. I need answers. Answers you don't have.
Answers only your mother had.
He thought he was going to hit him, but he's just bringing his axe back, and then he hits him with his axe.
What if there was someone who could help
Spare the
us?
rod.
Someone that could give us answers about the giants and who Loki's supposed to be.
Atreus.
Wouldn't it help to understand what I'm becoming?
Atreus! Listen to me.
Does Kratos get different armor?
I might have killed you. Until you learn control.
I feel like I want more damage.
Inaction is also a risk.
The enemies are not very challenging, but I feel like I'm doing a lot of work
Stop
in the
thinking like
combat.
a
So I might
father
want to
for a
drop the
moment. Start thinking
difficulty
like a
down.
No!
Because I beat Spider-Man and I was like, man, that was pretty quick. What happened? I was like, wait a minute. Didn't you turn the difficulty down from normal to easy?
No.
And you never said it back. I was like, oh yeah, I forgot. I was like... And then I tried with Ghost of Tsushima and I was like, this is a completely different fucking game. This shit's way more fun. But it's so close. The challenge is gone. It's like, and that's what I'm saying. It's not even like, okay, skill-based game, difficult combat. Okay, fine. But this is like, you don't even have to use the mechanics correctly. You can just fucking do whatever you want. Like, alright, well, if the game basically shuts off, and it doesn't even count anymore, like... What? Press circle to activate the prompt, and then press R2 to cut the way.
This way.
I think that this is a good game, and I like it. It's just kind of silly.
A bear?
Yeah. Are we?
Not now. We need to
Perfect
repair the
transitions
protection
between
station and get home.
What
cutscene
happened
and
at the
gameplay.
protection stave?
You did.
So you're blaming me?
I am not blaming you.
I don't know.
Well, tell your voice that.
It might just be because I don't know the story. It's pleasant. I like it. Yeah, sure. I don't mind Atreus. I like Atreus and
What are
Kratos.
we
It's
still
smooth.
doing out here, brother? Let's go home.
I think it's better than the first one. I think that's what my opinion is right now. Companion arrows. Use square. Oh, that did nothing. It just alerted him. Are you shitting me?
Another raider to the left.
Another raider to the left. What? Oh.
Watch the fire.
They just stand there. Just stand there. But then they have they have so much health.
So, lad, besides your gift of language and hearing creatures' thoughts, are there any other new magical
Was
abilities?
this
to the
Lumen?
Not really.
What of Fenrir?
What about him?
When he died, you cast a spell.
No, I didn't.
But I saw light.
I don't know what you're talking about.
And none of these things have any junk in them. So why am I breaking them? Reminds me of a good Battlemaster song.
Where we are now.
What's with all these things? He quips, oh, so that's where we are now? What an ass.
What's with all the blood?
Yours, Atreus.
That was yours probably, dude.
Seriously?
That, or any prey you might have been dragging, I suppose.
Not sure that makes me feel any better.
This one.
Moves forward pretty fast. I think it's kind of a slower story, maybe.
Us, yeah.
And I don't care about this boy. Maybe because it's starting to be springtime. I'm not really in the mood to see snow. I like it. I think it's good, and I like it. I don't know that it's great. Listen to him. Boo.
I didn't mean to.
Intent does not matter. Only consequences.
You're saying he's like Pocahontas? He's one with the animals?
What can we do?
Nothing. Nature will take its course.
They're bears. I think they'll figure it out. I mean, they're bears. They'll kill you. Didn't you have dogs? I mean, they were more domesticated than those things. So he took possession of this bear. He becomes the animal, but it's so he doesn't transform. He just puts his spirit into the animal
We are almost home.
and then gets killed by his dad. What's going on?
Good hit, brother.
I think that this combat's boring.
Raider! On the left!
On the where? Is she dead? No. Oh my god! What? Like, now look at that. Look at that. It's normal mode. It's normal mode.
Watch the fire.
Ow, fuck. That was my bad. I missed the dodge. I think I want to put it on easy just so it goes faster. I'm learning a couple things here. Let's get this segment done. She's gone. Alright. I threw it up at her,
It's been like this.
and it hit her and came back, and she was living by a pixel. I think that's unacceptable. The other thing is, I think that you can still do R3 final kills without the axe in your possession. It seemed like I had thrown it, and I still did an R3 to kill him. I still did an R3 to kill him. but I used the axe in the final, so I don't know about that. The other thing is I have no real moves, so it's like R1 staggers them, and then maybe on a harder difficulty they would block or not get staggered or whatever. And then R2 launches them, but what's the point of launching them? And I like throwing it to freeze them, but it doesn't seem necessary. You have to really dodge a lot. That's good. Blocking. I haven't really used blocking and parrying. They point out where the other enemies are. I don't know that I like, you know, I don't know that I like the arrows showing up on the screen. But it's made this bright yellow arrow and this bright green and red for the purpose of standing out in contrast to the soft look of the blue and white game. I want to turn that off. You know, if you want super immersion, I would turn off all heads-up display. Maybe even health, and definitely turn that off. I don't know. But it just seems like... Because I'm beating them up for a long time, and they're standing there getting beat up, but they're all getting staggered. Only another guy off screen can hit me. And it's like R1, 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 R2, R1, R1, R1. Like, really? Eight hits? Can't you just die in like 3 to 5 hits?
Sometimes I really wish
it would make me feel powerful and strong if I'm ripping through a lot of enemies.
All realms, lad.
Okay, but how could things be any worse than here?
Like, it doesn't seem that challenging yet. If it's gonna be this easy, just fucking... like, the damage is all I want. Let me kill these guys fast.
Scared? You're a brave girl.
Alright, now I'm going back,
Brave girl. That's
through the
right.
whole beginning area.
Good with that.
Atreus!
I'm just checking on.
Too bad.
Yes, sir.
Too bad. Yes, sir. Look, okay. Okay. No comment. I don't... Look. What I think... I'll give credit where credit's due. I think that the game developers are realizing... They're going back to being artists. And they have the characters they want to write and the story they want to tell. And they're just, you know... They're expressing it and delivering it. I'm open to that. I'll go along with your vision. I'll see your work, right? Let's point them in the right direction. Let's move away from this bratty, annoying, agitating social media character who's, you know, unlikable on purpose to try and adhere to a low standard. We don't want to do that anymore. So the old God of War is gone. This is a new God of War. You know, it's like when metal became new metal.
Though I admit it was a bit like old times there, for a moment. The three of us navigating some hitherto unhappened upon patch of forest.
In a while
Hitherto
since-
unhappened upon.
If that's what you mean.
Ah, well, just tired, I suppose. You've seen one deer hunt, you've seen them all.
How can you feel tired when you never sleep?
There are other kinds of tired, lad. You'll see when you're older. Now have a proper rest, my brothers. Things are always brighter in the morning.
So we're brothers. Again, I felt like skip. If I could just fast forward this and speed it up. I like that was an experience rather than a tutorial. Because the tutorial might have felt out of place. Alright, here we go, real boss. Chubby. Big boned it. Look at this hammer. Yeah, but who are you?
I come in. I have meat.
You would not find me good company.
No. I'm sure we'll find lots to talk about.
Until they're trying. You can hear them trying. I guess actors never really did. They need to learn how to do video games. You think, why would it be different? I think that video game stories are very different than movies. And video games are closer to literature, really being spread out and worked out, you know. The reader and the player have to do the work and like move it forward and comprehend the story. And they're so long. By the time you breach like a 25-hour, 30-hour story, you can't call that a movie anymore. Like, it's slow. We just woke up on the bed, and then something was about to happen, and then now they're sitting here. See our waitress? Slow! It's slow! I get it! You're not Quentin Tarantino, whose film I fell asleep during. Where's the fast forward button? He's like George Lucas. Like, I'm gonna take 3.5 hours because this is such an important. You're talking about space pirates. It's not important.
You should have told me before I poured. Why are you here? Just being polite.
Dude, I'll do some whiskey right now. But that's not the other crow.
Like a calm and reasonable person. Are you?
What are you doing?
A calm and reasonable person.
Hey, I don't like this. I feel for the actors and the artists, but they're trying to make this into more than it is.
Calm.
I've been there.
Yeah.
It keeps fading between soft and emotional. That's actually the only time it works. And then they slow it down to try and make it seem dramatic, and then it fails. So then they try and make some quip to be funny. But at least listen. This is art in progress. At least it's not social media annoying, right? So the industry's getting better. I'll applaud them. It's better.
You know who I am?
Oh, it's at least an 8. You know.
Back before winter set in, there were some misunderstandings. Regrettable ones. But I think we all have a better idea of who we're dealing with.
The execution is there.
What you did to his boys. Self-defense.
I don't know who you are, buddy.
Lying is what we ace here.
You can't expect me to know. You need to
Let's be
introduce
honest,
yourself.
we were kinda useless.
Wait a minute. We just saw a scene where this fat ass introduces himself outside. And it's a throwback to the first game where you actually set up a boss fight.
Yeah, his mind was gone.
Like the bear that I just fought with the same ground pound. Now this guy comes in the door and sets up the fight. You're introducing 2 characters? I guess I'm supposed to assume it's Thor. I mean, who doesn't know that?
You have a debt.
Boy, that cup looks humongous in his hands compared to the other guy. I have a debt.
What?
Is he, Icarus? He's got a bird-like head.
Please. How does peace strike the esteemed retired
Only person who would
god of
love
war? How about
this
we just
game
don't kill each other?
is someone who just,
How about you stay home?
well,
pick up your
hasn't
feet,
had their
seek
expectations raised
no
by
quarrel with me,
experiencing great
and I'll
works of
have
art.
none
You know,
with you.
great
Of course,
stories,
it means that
great
that
movies.
That one
and
has to stop
great
his
video
search
games.
For Tyr.
Yeah.
But it gives that epic,
We
it's
know what you've been
an
up to.
epic
Stop it.
feel that can be
Tyr's
handed to a
own ways
casual
are
gamer.
dead. He
I mean,
is
it's a
dead.
big story piece.
You understand?
with some seemingly
that's it. It
intense
was fun.
action.
Shit, I'll even sweeten the deal. I'll let you keep the prisoner that I know you stole.
This is like one of those movies based on the gospel or some Bible story. It's like, I don't know how, maybe in literature it was serious. On the page, yeah, when they were writing the script for 3 years in a fucking office building, it's so important. But then in 3 seconds when he says it and you're playing it, and you're like, dude, fast, fun, energy. Like I need it. This isn't Casablanca.
I know you can trust. I'll settle your debt.
Look at this terrible shot. It's not even over his shoulder.
Keep Freya off your
It's like over his area rug.
Keep your boy safe.
That guy's got tattoos on his head,
Really all you
like
want,
Quidan.
isn't it?
Look, you saw Thor around him. I think the long shot at least keeps it holds your attention. If there were multiple, I think if there were multiple different shots, you might be more interesting because you're changing the angle. That's the story angle. The whole long shot thing, it makes it longer. It keeps the pace, you know, thumping forward. You feel the beat. You re-engage, but why am I unengaging? Disengaging.
I've been waiting for this.
Sends me flying into the heavens. Yeah, just thinking like, I'd rather play Elden Ring.
I get a piece of you for what you took from my family. You'll pick it up.
That game's tough, for good reason. So then I guess we consider, well, the original God of Wars were hardcore action games. It's not, everybody said they were casual, but I mean, Bayonetta's more fucking casual than God of War 1 and 2.
Now show me this god.
Alright, let's see. Why don't I just do this first, since I have it? Let's just do R1. Let's try an R2 then. Oh, does that work? No, I'm out. Oh, whoops. Oh, I hit circle to... Fuck, I hit circle. I hit circle. What about, so red is a grab? I have no axe. I have no axe. Yeah, he just said fight without your axe. Who's a coward? Ow. Like, he has so much health. I'm telling you. It just takes long. I want to feel powerful. I said it about the first one. Oh, shit. Give me that fucking axe. Whoa. Betted him.
Now we gotta fight.
Oh, he's gonna grab. So I just use R1. Alright, run. I just use... Ow!
How were you ever a god of war?
Freeze it up. Oh, don't forget to block. Oh, so can I block? Cause I can't remember that X is, give me the hell. I can't remember that X is dodge. Throw that. Damn, no, see, it was too slow. Man, fuck that. I hate throwing the axe. Let's see. See, you gotta throw it, and then you punch him. Hang on. Get this health. Oh, it bursts him. Get it back. Block it. Ooh, nice. And then R3 to finish him. Alright, but easy might have been faster. At this point, it isn't challenging. I want to just, so it's like, do you want the challenge? Do you want more? Or do you want to be lazier and make it easier? Oh, he doesn't like that. So do I want to fight him with the axe? I guess so. He didn't throw it. Your Sunstruck first. Maybe he doesn't like that. What is this? Wow, that does quite a bit. Alright. Don't forget to block. You don't always need to dodge. That's the red ones are up. He's homing in him. Look out. He drops health. What? How'd that hit me? How'd that hit me? I need that health. Where is it? Oh, it's way over there. Alright. Well, now I kind of have to get it, dude. It's circle. Press it. Alright, that boosts him up. Where's my axe? This doesn't work. Didn't do it. He didn't do the prompt. Alright, we'll leave him there. Oh no. See, this is another thing I don't like. The mandatory cutscenes in the fight, because I don't know how to prepare. I hate this idea of
Become a daddy. Get a clean slate.
you don't know, you're gonna lose because you don't know, so then you have to lose once to learn. I don't like that trial and error style. I'm holding it. I'm holding it. That killed me? No, what the fuck? I got killed from a cutscene? I'm holding circle. I'm fucking holding circle. That's bullshit.
I'm not leaving till I see the real.
What is that shit? So this is no longer a no death run. That's bullshit. Huh? Hitherto happened upon.
You should be better than this.
See, look, they do good damage. I gotta use all these fucking boss health packs. Where's my damage? I dodged and I held. It's tough to block out of dodge. Come here, come near me. Alright, let me get that health. Let me get that health, and then dodge just in case, see? Look at that! Baited! R3. Let me get that. Let me get that. See? I'll throw down when it's a skill-based game. But when it's just for the story, you know, I want the cutscenes. I want the cutscenes. Camera's crooked. Camera's crooked.
The fuck you say? Modi sought us in fear of you. He died of the wounds you gave him. Oh, you got a model father.
I mean, I'm engaged more than in the first one. I like it more than the first one.
Feels familiar.
I think it's a good game.
Don't matter.
It delivers what you would want. I like that they made him drop health, but you better pick it up. Yeah, I don't know if I tried dodging, but I was still in the recovery animation. Turn into a ham, perfect. Wait a minute, what the fuck? You better do that shit. So then maybe you wanna. Where's my axe? Press triangle. Press triangle. Am I crazy or is this boring? Oh, again another cutscene. A guaranteed losing cutscene. R1. I stopped paying attention. I feel like he should just be dead already. I was stuck in the ground. Stuck in recovery with R2. See, I don't know that R2's worth it because it's, just takes a, like, R1. I tried it. No, I missed that. Missed that. Missed it again. I got enticed by the health pack. I fucking rolled. Let's run up and grab this. And then just do R1 and then another cutscene. Do you think it's better in an action game when they just give it like free form and allow you to just play your way and try and fail and it's like completely open? Or do you think it's better when they're trying to like control the experience and keep you in having their experience on a rail and they're like holding and pulling and manipulating the experience? They're managing the experience you have? I don't think so. Because I'm still pitching.
There he is.
Because I'm not failing by my design, I'm failing by their design. Ooh, I don't like that.
There's the god of war.
I did like an R2 and he
Consider
hit
your
me
blood debt
while I was
paid.
recovering. Then I tried dodging twice. Maybe I dodged backward, not to the side. So I didn't dodge his red grab, and then I missed the L1 quick time. That's unfortunate, but it's no big deal.
It's Sindri and Brock.
I don't like how that fight went. I think I'm going to switch it down on
Go,
easy.
now. Odin is with Atreus.
Oh no.
But then what excuse am I going to use? I don't know.
Come on, then.
I don't know. I'm not allowed to run anymore. Oh, there we go. They needed to make sure that I stayed and listened to them
Well,
talking
good
to me.
to see you making new friends. Ain't that me old there pack a punch? You know we made that hammer, right?
Yeah, I'll say I like Uncharted 4 better. I think I just love that game.
At least it was good to see the axe hold their own.
In terms of, because obviously it's a third-person shooter, but in terms of the presentation and pacing, if you're going to say, okay, the presentation and pacing of these Sony story games, there's an action-adventure component, you know, the combat, the level design, and then the story, and it's going to, like, beat by beat move forward. I mean, Miles Morales is great, Uncharted 4 is great. So then you compare it to Ratchet and this one.
All set. This'll get you home.
I like this winter look more than the first one. The first one had
No use trying to bifrost your way around the realms. Odin's
first
got
one
a
had
locked down tight.
what was it? I guess it was like kind of Greek and Roman. Maybe I'll go back and check that one out. Because I didn't get very far in the first one.
Hey, one last
I feel
thing
like I've
there,
already
Brian.
gotten farther in this
If
one.
you got Aesir at your door, then I reckon your protection stave's busted.
Aesir?
Once you chase Odin off, you got another place to lay your head tonight? And I don't mean that talking, though.
Aesir.
Will not abandon my home.
Oh, yeah? And what's to stop the all-fucker from spying on you? Or Raven pecking your house to splinters while you're asleep in it? Nothing, that's what.
Who's this guy? That blue guy from the first game? That's as far as I got. That's as far as I got in the first game, meeting this guy. He's like a merchant. Across that bridge. His shop is located just after a broken bridge. There's nothing out on the other side. I mean, yeah, I mean it's a solid 8. It's definitely good. I definitely like it. But I don't love it.
Hey, get away from there! I told you never step off the path, didn't I? Practically the...
Enough. I remember.
So what's this now? I keep going back to the same shitty level. Is there another cutscene? Of course. Oh my god, this is like Groundhog Day.
Brother!
I was about to look for you.
Are you hurt?
That's so funny because I had just spent the whole game looking for you. Oh, it's like father, like son. Apple doesn't fall far. Asshole.
What does he want?
He takes his head and puts it on his belt.
And he invited me to Asgard.
Did he? I couldn't hear once he went outside.
I told him no. Obviously.
That's good to say no to an adult when they invite you someplace.
Good.
Asgard.
Why were you searching for Tyr?
I'm not even going there.
If I told you I was looking for him, you would have said not to.
So you hid the truth. From me.
I wanted to tell you. I really did, but...
Hey, little boy, want to go to Asgard? No, my dad's coming home at any minute.
Trust me, you'll want to.
Trust! You have broken my trust.
Then let me regain it. Let me show you what I found. Besides, we haven't seen the last of Odin or Thor. And clearly they can just walk in and blast holes in our home whenever they want. There's only one way to get them off our backs.
You keep zoning in and out because you think it's the same cutscene. Haven't I seen this before?
Sir.
There's no way I'm the only one that I am the only one that criticizes this, because I'm the only one that studied literature and art and film. I am the only one that fucking criticizes this. All of the rest of you, oh, we love it. And McDonald's and Taco Bell, we love that too. And Joe Biden, we love him. We just love everything. That's why the world's so fucked up. Gear up. Oh, finally. Cool. View armor chest. Press another X. With Kratos stats, custom over time. 3 of 9. Okay. Custom stats. Hulk. How do I get out of this tutorial? How do I get out of this tutorial? 4. How do I get out of this? Select, press X. For more info. Yeah, okay. Now let me get out and look at it for myself. Fucking idiots. Hey, how do I get back there? Hey! What a terrible thing to put in front of a cutscene.
Go.
I guess I should have read their real tutorial and then looked at the custom myself. I hate being told how to play a game by a developer. Fuck you. I want to do what I want. I want to think on my own. I want to explore my own. And then, when I need information, I'll ask the main menu. Now let's look. The path. Favors. Labors. My codex. The map. Skills. Ooh, skill tree. Armor and weapons. Alright, let's go. Oh boy, look at these stats. Okay, so it's not as complicated as it looks. You can ignore the top right and the top left and even the big image in the front, and all you need is all this stuff. Auto-equip stats help. Let's look at this. Strength, defense. So I want more strength. Runic. Vitality, luck, cool. Luck? Fucking break. Auto-equip. What does that mean? The Blades of Chaos. So now I have them. Maybe I'll try them. Shield, Spartan Rage. Maybe I just have them. What does he have? A shitty bow. Select. So he doesn't have.
We're going.
He doesn't have different ones. Wooden knob. Let's see. What about this? Stats help. Select auto equip. The Furious Metal. Oh my god, what is all this? The Furious Metal. What is all this now? The Furious Metal. Wooden knob. Are these like a million different ones or the same one? Stat help. It shows the different things. Sorting by what? Overall versus strength, defense, and cooldown. So it's just sorting it by which is the best. Which one do I like? It says plus. Minus. Okay, we see up top. This says plus 2 to strength. Alright, we'll go to that. The axe attachment. What about the blades? So you always have them. It's a matter of which one you need to use. So you always have the axe and the blades equipped. And so you're editing parts on them. Guardian Shield. Maybe there's different ones. Auto-equip. Spartan Rage. Alright. Maybe let's look at armor now. My chest armor. Wow, this is way better. Alright. So this is automatically better. A lot more strength. Plus defense. Minus strength with defense. What does this do? Armor built for whatever. Strength and defense, 5 and 3. Let's be a big strength main. What about my wrist armor? What about my, so then let's see skills. Leviathan Axe. Okay. It doesn't let me, alright, you need, the D-pad moves the menu, and the L-stick moves the cursor. Now that we've got that sorted out. Fucking assholes. Frozen Breach. Press R1 during Frost Awaken. Do a wide swing and apply frost to nearby enemies. Frost Awaken. Hold triangle to, I don't want to hold anything. That never works. It gets interrupted. To imbue the axe with ice and power up. I already have that. The next thing for frost. So, press R1 during Frost Awaken. Hold and wide swing. That seems too setup heavy. Stand here, hold triangle. Then if they walk into me, press R1. You could just press R1 toward them. Aim and press R1 during Frost Awaken to quickly throw the Leviathan Axe and create a frost explosion. Would that be better than holding L2 and throwing the axe compared to holding triangle and throwing the axe? I don't want to hold anything. It seems not to work. Pressing R1 to quickly throw the axe forward can cause a more severe... What? I already have that, though. While holding L2. Right? This I already have. Move. What about this? Aim, press R2. I already have both of those. This is what I'm unlocking. Maybe I have this already. During Frost Awaken to do a wide swing. That's after you charge up. I have these moves already. So then what is this? During Frost... Aim and press R1. I already have them. It's do you want this? Ooh, purchase. Axe melee attacks against burning enemies deal bonus damage. Why not? Aim and hold R1 to charge it up, causing it to spin and slice for multiple hits against an enemy when thrown. Is it going to kill them, or is it still going to leave them with a pixel? R2 to the axe to add a frost explosion to the freezing throw on impact. Frost explosion or the ripper. I kind of like that. While evading, hold L4 to press R1 to perform a quick spinning double slash. That might be good. While evading, hold back and press R1 for a quick boomerang throw. You might want both of them. Hold R1 during that to drag the axe through the ground. I don't like the press and hold. That might be good though. Ripping shards out. Have I seen a burning enemy? I kind of like this. Burning enemies just does more damage. And do I like the axe? I think I like this. I think I want this. I don't know why. I think I want to get it. I think, do I want to fight with the axe or punches? When is the heavy useful? When is the throw useful? Because it gets interrupted a lot. The throw gets interrupted a lot. It's like these enemies in games, the bosses and the enemies, they're halfway across the screen, so you're like, I'll use my range. And then they go, well, let me just crouching tiger, levitate across the whole screen toward you. It's like, oh, thanks. That's how fucking Ghost of Tsushima is, dude. Three hit unblockable, and he's just going to fly through the air at me. Come on, man. And I can't aim the camera away from him. Come on, man. I didn't like that one. Maybe, and then here's the thing. Do I want to, like, can I already attack out of a dodge? Why do I need a special thing? But maybe. So this stuff seems cool. The melee seems cool. Maybe if I'll see some burning enemies. I might get this. I don't know if I need this. Hold to drag the ice to the ground. I don't know. I feel like that'd miss. So maybe we'll do Whirling Storm and Extinguish Flame. Can I get both? If I can get both right now. Can I get both? Maybe, let me think. What else do I need? Let's go back here. The Blades of Chaos. Do I already have this? And Atreus. And then, I guess that's that. I guess that's that.
It'll be easier to explain once we're
My
there.
blades. Press trying to equip the Blades of Chaos. Alright, so, what else do I think? And that's, now we'll check out the R2. And then right is the axe and left is, alright. And then dodge. So, because I can already... Oh, it's not like an official attack. It's just an attack after the dodge. Yeah, I don't know. Let's look at my moves. No. Go back. No. What am I doing here? Skills. Here we go. Blade melee attacks against frosted. So I want the chains against frozen and the ice against fire. Alright. After impaling an enemy with Hyperion grapple. What is that? Hyperion pool. So let's look at this now. Remember to hold. Okay, remember to hold to get burning. And then remember to throw. Let's see what my moves are. Hold to fully charge. And then whip and burn. While aiming, press R1 to impale and yank him forward. I like that. Press R2 to impale and send a pulse down the chain to burn them. R1 pulls them. Yank them forward. Launch to weaker enemy. What is this then? Hold R1 to launch forward toward them. Kind of like Spider-Man. I get that. Maybe I like this. High impact stun. Maybe I like that. While sprinting, R2 leaps. Hold R2 to swipe the blades upward. And then we got a bunch of this other shit. While evading. While sprinting, R1 leaps. Hold R1, flurry of high damage. Alright, I don't know that I need any of this leaping shit. Alright, so, the dodging attacks, maybe this pool. Maybe more ammo. Let's try it out. And then you can throw it. Alright, let's check them out. I'm still in the same level.
Did Odin say anything else while you were outside?
Yeah. He said he doesn't care about Jotunheim anymore. That the giants can keep their secrets. He's averted Ragnarok his own way. You think he knows all the giants are dead?
I'm more concerned that it no longer matters to him. What's he up to?
What happened here? So close to home.
Raiders warring with one another now.
Those are not their arrows. Something else is out here.
I'm kind of curious to fight with this chain and see what's up. The fact that the camera is like over his shoulder makes me think that the combat's going to feel exactly the same no matter what weapon I'm using. Unlike in the top-down games where it's like whether you had the blades, the sword, or the fists, and the magic, it kind of felt pretty different. The big, what was it? Some of the magic was like the big lightning cage. Maybe there was like a fire thing, or it was like demons that would aim, demon heads that would fly towards the enemies, and then there's electric pulses.
Hey, come burn this bramble off. It'll be quicker.
Don't tell me what to do. Need some help. What? L2 and R2 to ignite the bramble? What? Oh, so L2 and R2.
Almost to the bridge. Oh, guess the bridge gave out. Gonna need another path to the temple.
Why would you come out this way alone, lad?
I had dreams calling me here.
Dreams.
Use circle to
Hey,
attach the
try
blades
using
to
your blades to pull
obstacles.
this down.
Just circle, not anything fancier.
Whoa.
I like that it shows the prompt. It colors the image. It shows the button prompt. It has a paragraph on the screen, and he's talking. So I guess for people who are blind, they could have Atreus talk to him,
Yeah.
so they can see what to do.
Whoa! Could have warned me.
And they introduce you to frozen enemies.
Seriously, who'd be stringing up raiders like that?
Who'd be stringing up raiders like that?
You see something down there?
Down there. And the dank runes. And the doom. Yeah, we get it. It's smooth and fast, that's for sure. It moves itself forward pretty quickly.
Hold.
hell, brother? What was that?
Something strong and dangerous. Be on guard.
Oh yeah, being all the way on guard.
Oh yeah, X is I keep forgetting that X is dodge. So they have this frost power. Wait, do I want to go through here? I think I do.
Bridge collapsed.
Oh, a while ago. Wasn't me.
Do I want to go through there, or do I want to go up through here? Give me that.
There's the temple now. Just need to find a way around.
And do I want to go around here? No, let's go back out. But he's following me. Which way do I go? Which way do I not go?
Remember when I said there was someone who might help us get answers about the giants and
Fuck
Loki?
it.
You mean to?
Fucking explore this whole
The
game.
God of war in these lands. Who is dead.
Well, for a
Kind of
dead
already get the
man,
point. I'm
Odin
just
seemed pretty keen on
continuing
seeing
on
us
because they were
fight.
gracious
right?
enough.
He knows Tyr could unite the realms against him. Plus,
Quiet.
Tyr...
Trying to fucking 100% no hit this game. Who gives a shit?
Look out!
So then, do I need to use my axe because he's not a firebrand? I think I like the blades better. They seem like they do more damage. Who's still
Well, they come from the dead rather twisted, don't they?
Ow! Ow! Yeah, see, Atreus is he's doing it. Don't forget the health. You just hold R1. Just hold R1, and then you look for you look for the yellow prompt on the screen. We still want to go through here. I didn't even explore the whole rest of the place.
That pillar wasn't in the way last time I came.
But no, I don't want to do that now. Why would you make me take it back? Why would you make me take it back?
Like I was saying, Tyr was an ally to the giants, so he'd be on our side if we find him. And if anyone might know who I'm supposed to be, it's him. If he's out there, we gotta find him. How can we not?
Those are many ifs, Atreus. What do you know?
You'll see soon.
So then, wait, did I miss that? Did I miss that chest? Whatever. What is this? Oh, turn it back. All right, fancy. I feel like I like the game. It's fun. It's good. I'm still engaged with playing it. I'm having fun. I like it. I'd be glad to play it more. But I don't know how much I would play it after this. I feel like, you know, I'm having fun now. I would love to play it more now. But don't you feel like you've played the whole game already? Like, this is the game. Like, what do you fucking want me to do? Just pull it up. Slack it.
What do you think?
Can't imagine what the lad's found, but he says he has evidence. We've come this far. Let's see it.
Many dead here.
We should keep moving.
Mash triangle to charge up the
Too
blades.
late.
Does that hit him?
Father, use your
Not really.
burn them.
Use your blades to burn them. That didn't really. Should have saved it. You can fight too, you know, Atreus. You don't need me to just do it. See, this is boring. This is boring. Like, it's not bad, but... I don't know. I kind of get it. It's kind of like... I've done the combat, and I've seen the cutscene, the same old cutscene, and, like... I get the experience. I know what I have to do to, like, make it function and move forward. To make the game... Like, this is what I have to do to make the game continue. You have to fight. You have to watch the long shot cutscene. And,
Behind you! Incoming fire!
I mean, is it worth putting it on easy to make it... to make it go faster? I don't know if it would make it go more fun. That's it. And you have to turn it back and then pull it back. Interesting. Yeah, like, and then it's over now. I almost feel like the Arkham, like, fucking Gotham Knights is more fun. This game feels like it has less of like a cutscene style story, because there's not cutscenes, so it doesn't feel like it has a story. It has this like forward pulsing adventure style. It feels like Miles and it feels like Uncharted. They both moved forward very well. So this moves forward very well. I don't, like I said, it's pleasant and I like it, and I'm going to keep doing it. But once I shut this off once, would you be motivated to come back because you already did it? This is what you need to do. You move around, swing the blades, and this is the experience. Like, you're in the snow. There's these, you know, drawn out, you know, cutscenes. He thinks he's, you know, Casablanca meets Star Wars. And it's like, yeah, it's God of War, I guess. New God of War. You know, like Limp Bizkit, new metal. Sorry if I'm not in love with it. I'm supposed to. Oh, put the bramble. The bramble. The blue bramble.
Wore down all the helpful magic we acquired, yet somehow new terrors only flourish. As if on cue.
I think with this game, I don't enjoy the combat the way I did in the classic ones. Maybe that's it. Because it's sort of like the combat, it's supposed to be exciting and engaging and challenging, and it serves to set up a function of being a challenge to you know. But if the motive for me during an action game is not to fight, but actually to hear the story, and then I'm kind of not that interested in the story. Whoa! Whoa, what the fuck? Whoa. Restart from checkpoint, terrorizing its land and inhabitants. Fuck. Where am I now? So I need the blades? So just don't go down there? That's it. I guess you could climb back up.
Nice how Fimbulwinter wore down all the helpful magic we acquired, yet somehow new terrors only flourish.
Don't they, what is this here?
Kill Winterman.
Yup, you got it. Wonder who they mean.
Wait, I already got it? Huh. So these enemies are dead. These enemies are dead, and that, I got that chest, but that enemy's alive.
We climb.
On it.
I don't know, I guess.
Ah, he has gotten rather good at that.
I guess I just felt more engaged with the story
Yet another grisly scene.
in some other
As if on
games.
cue.
I guess even the combat too, I don't know. Maybe I'll use this. Does this get health back? Yeah, it does. I wonder when, you might want to do like a powerful R2 at the very end of that. Like, figure out how many hits you get. Just do a bunch of R1 combos and then end it with a big powerful R2. Because the R2 was like this jumping slam that, the R2 was like this jumping slam that did more damage, but it kind of wasted a lot of time.
I've seen my share of bloodshed.
Climb more.
This is an awful lot for one more. Oh, no. Brother!
The Huntress.
A stalker! On your guard, brother!
I hit circle to dodge again. They just have to be so different. We don't want to be too much like Smash Brothers. We don't want to be too much like...
Its horns are glowing. Might be a weak point.
So they now regret using that shitty power on those weak-ass enemies. Now, double. Get up on the ground, please. And she's not even 1/3 dead. She's like 2/3 and a pixel. Come on, man. I mean, doesn't it seem like the damage is just so fucking weak? And it's like you do these sequences multiple times. I feel like the bosses are just not fun. And I got no health, so then it's gonna be you're gonna die and then have to try again and try harder. Try harder. Oh my god. I already fucking dodged. Oh, they blow up. They blow up. Look at that. Dodging into it and they blow up. So maybe you want to dodge forward. Maybe you want to dodge forward. Does it restart me full health and
On your guard, brother.
full health and power?
Predator.
They start me in the fight. Why am I punching? Why am I punching? I think I like these blades more than the axe. Let's see. They would have more range, wouldn't they? She missed. I can't really tell. I'm not hitting as well. It's missing. I'm literally... Okay, you saw that. I started to dodge to get out of the way of that fire. Maybe I should have ran. Maybe there's no invulnerability on the dodge. Maybe on the roll, not the dodge. Oh yeah, she does it twice. See, you didn't remember that, so... You need to know... You need to memorize... Again. Rather than... Look. Why is it all action games now are a matter of watch the boss, memorize the boss, respond to the boss? When do I get to play as my character? This strong, capable character with all these abilities and attacks, and I get to use my character and use my attacks and play as my character and create initiative and deal hit stun, and it's just... Bosses have infinite hit... Like, 180-degree hitboxes, no hit stun, a lot of health, cutscenes, multiple life bars, and you have to drop every decision you want to make once they queue up an animation, and you need to respond to them. And you can never feel safe making a move because it doesn't deal hit stun, doesn't create initiative. You'll get caught in animations attempting to maneuver. Your shitty little pudgy dodge is too slow to get out the firecracker on the ground, the sparklers. And I just think, like, dude, there's a reason people still talk about Devil May Cry 3. There's a reason people still talk about Dark Souls because of poet, like, you and fighting games. Why we get so pissed when you change the frame data? It's bad enough you have to study. And then everybody watches cutscenes. Boss battle database. Let me memorize all the bosses, memorize the enemy locations, and then do it to have the experience. Like, you want to have this freedom to improvise. Just, you want to. It works better when you're using your character rather than fighting the enemy. And this is very balanced, by the way. His hammer sucks. This is way better. I think DPS is going to be better too, which stands for damage per second over time. Because all the times I whiff with that hammer, it just ain't worth it. All the times I whiff with the hammer, it's not worth it. Oh, maybe you can hit her head. I hit the head! I hit the head! Bitch. I hit the head. What about my R2? Is that worth it? No, it's too slow and heavy. It takes too long, dude. R1. Buddy, I cannot understand what you're saying.
This is no safe haven anymore.
Light runic attack. Look at this runic gems. I don't care. How do I maneuver this? Ugh. Got it. Alright, now. With the runic... Oh my god. Here's the thing. I don't want to learn how to do things with you telling me. Now, let's pause and figure out what the fuck just happened on our own. Let's pause and figure out what happened on our own. I have my weapon. I have my axe. Light runic attack. What does this do? Oh, okay. I got multiple runic attacks. Current level. How do I do that again? L1 plus R1. Everything has to be so fucking involved. Can't just be good. God damn it. What's the deal here? Broken shield is equipped. Spartan Rage. R1A. So Spartan Rage has L1 and R2 attacks. L1 and L2 attacks as well. What about my shield? What happened to my shield? Hey, what happened to my shield? Look at this. Shield. Shield of Volition. Round shield. What happened? It's broken? A Leviathan axe. Massive ice forms around the axe. And so then what happens if I unequipped it? You're not allowed? Locked during cooldown. I don't know what that means, dude. So I don't have a fucking shield anymore? Because it's cooling down. 75-second cooldown? Is that what that fucking said? No, it didn't. Locked during cooldown. Why would you ever do that then? Oh, alright, anyway. I don't know. Let's keep going.
Father, the shield Mom gave you.
Thor damaged it. But now,
Perhaps the dwarves could take a look at it.
perhaps, later.
Come on, we can get in this way.
Come on, come on, come on. What is this, an audio log? Beast bone.
Why are we here, Atreus?
Okay. You remember all those shrines we found, telling the stories of
Good
giants?
point. Why am I
The panel on
following
the
this
left would be
kid?
Their origin, and the panel on the right would be their fate.
Yes, we found many. I have seen them.
Well,
What the
there's more
fuck?
than we realized.
There's nothing down here. I feel like I'm just holding the analog stick forward. That's what the game is. Going there. What's going there? There's a lot of secret areas. Like God of War fans know. I don't know. I mean, if you want to pass some time and do it, I guess.
How do you always know how to find those?
So then what do you like about Elden Ring? I like the combat. I mean, fighting every enemy and fighting every boss, that's pretty much the purpose of those games.
Just on the other side.
Let's see if I can get up here.
Things collapsing on a regular basis in these parts.
Fimbulwinter wears down all things, even stone.
Hitherto unhappened upon. Uh-oh. First that's broken up. Maybe I need this.
That should help.
And then I need, call back? No. See, I have 2 weapons.
There we go. Come on.
I guess the axe is good against fire guys. You weren't here for that. Here for what? Oh my god.
You watching?
I think I remember seeing this cutscene. Oh! I mean, it's a nice matinee.
Well, that's new.
He's holding the head like a lantern.
Come on.
Atreus, wait!
Yeah, I don't think he's waiting.
I got your back, but you're best to watch your front.
What is this, lad? Where are we?
Somewhere only giants were meant to see. These shrines tell their stories to the world.
I hate this idea of the kid knowing more than the adult.
Stories.
I think it's just because you want an excuse to follow your own fantasies and just
You
behave
remember
however
the
you
story
want.
of Skull and Hati? The wolf giants? Odin
Alright,
captured them
I'm
using
sick of waiting.
scroll when Ragnarok-
I'm tired of it.
I remember.
Because you're not showing me anything. You're telling me.
This shows the giants setting Skull and
Literally
Hati.
doing it wrong.
They're
And I have to wait because I'm
Is
not
this the
listening.
past or the future?
Depends when you're looking at it.
Spoken like a giant.
See?
I want to play, and then the play is R1 when the enemy comes on the
So
screen.
the
Dude,
first place Odin would look
combat
at
is passable. Like, I
There's
just
the
want to fucking press R1 and move past it, move
old
through it.
habits.
And then there's
Still,
the long shot cutscenes.
somehow.
Atreus.
See? Hati's got nothing to change.
I don't know. There's nothing bad about it.
Celestial theft is a victimless crime.
It's not immersive,
Not
and it doesn't
totally
make
sure
me
who
feel
this
anything.
is, but someone comes
It's
along and
an
rescues the
8
moon.
out of 10
And then
C.
the moon
It's
blocks out
flat.
the sun.
I don't know what it
Total
is.
eclipse. I haven't seen one of those in 100 winters.
You know,
Then
I
they
don't
chase the
dislike.
arrow,
You know,
and things go back to normal.
8.5 is really when it starts to. It just starts to bloom. You get really enthusiastic. Forspoken, Biomutant, Hogwarts.
Look,
You know, I mean, don't you
here's
think it would be
Ragnarok.
way more exciting?
Do you see who's leading the armies against Odin?
It's almost like a
That's
bad
Tyr.
game
If he's gonna be around at Ragnarok,
is more interesting
that means
because
he's
then you
gotta
see the
be alive.
concept and the mechanics.
right?
Look at
Well,
how
yeah.
long this is, and you
Can
see
this
like,
be?
well, it's
Odin
you know, it's
told
kind
me
of
he
weird,
killed
but it's
Tyr,
fun.
and he trusted me
But
at
then
the time.
you get a big
So I
production
thought.
game like this, and it's
What
like,
if
well, I
he
can't
didn't
knock the
kill him?
graphics, I can't knock how
What if he's
smooth
just
and
had him
perfect the
locked up
controls
somewhere
are,
all this
but
time?
We are back to ifs.
like, I don't like Kratos.
Wait.
I think Assassin's Creed Origin was more
Wait.
than this, right?
I have one more thing to show you. It's just out here.
You know, I don't like Atreus. I'm over Kratos. You know, so it's, you know, press circle, the combat, I don't know. They needed to make it because they needed to sell it, yeah.
What is
Can't
this?
just try on, you know.
Everything I found.
And it
Well,
pushes the
almost everything.
technology, I guess they say. They say a lot of things, these devs.
That's giant craftsmanship. You've been to Jotunheim again?
No, I found it in one of the other shrines.
Other shrines. How many have you visited?
Well, all of them? All the ones I could still get to in Midgard anyway. I don't know what it is, but it's important.
So again, this obsession with this little kid who has this power, and the adult goes, "You don't know what you're doing," and he's like, "No, I'm just playing."
Here imprisoned. But I
And then
couldn't
something
tell
bad
where.
happens, and just naive, running
There are hints
headlong.
inside the other shrines. You mentioned
I'll take you
black
on.
smoke and the bleeding earth.
You know, back strong and I'll take down anyone.
I can
Same
never
lyric, you
figure
know
out
it.
exactly.
We.
Five-figure death punch.
Sindri's been helping me.
Soundtrack to this whole game.
Look, I talked him into it. It wasn't his idea. I just needed someone to watch my back.
Why does Kratos have a bra strap?
Black smoke. Bleeding earth. Could the prison be in Muspelheim?
Unlikely.
And I thought again,
Odin's
skip,
got no presence
because
to
it's taken
speak
too
of in
long.
the
Skip.
primordial realms.
How do I skip this
Anything
cutscene? But it's a long shot,
Sounds
so it's
like
not a cutscene.
aye.
The realm of the dwarves, perhaps.
Svartalfheim, that's a good
I'm
bet.
not I'm not watching. I'm looking. I'm looking at
Odin's
people
had his thumb
talking.
on the dwarves for a very long
Even Atreus, he's looking back and forth. Look!
Tears in Svartalfheim somewhere, imprisoned in a mine. So, what now?
Put a little oboe in the background and call it a work of art. And what did they say? I didn't pay any attention.
This way.
And shame on me.
If we
Come on.
consider looking for Tyr, how do you have us getting to Svartalfheim? You know Odin's had all travel between realms locked up.
And I like pressing circle to open. I just thought, here's what I thought. I thought
Sindri is
if
full
you're gonna
of
have,
ideas.
a chest here, right? Why would you even make me press circle to open the gate? And I thought, because that's a two-step engagement of interaction where and I thought as I'm pressing the circle, oh yeah, I like that I had to open the gate before I open the chest. If I just walked in or opened chest, it'd be boring, but it's like, oh, I had to open this door before I got to this chest. They made me press circle twice. That's engagement. That's dopamine. See, this is why Sony is the first party best.
Ground looks kind of cracked there.
Let's run over it. Alright, well.
This way.
Alright, well.
Remember when we fought our first troll out this way?
I remember you lost control.
So then what can I do? Oh, smash it.
Tread carefully, brother. Danger is close.
You okay fighting without a shield?
Mimir,
I never blocked anyway.
of Odin's offer.
To the lad, not much. They stepped outside. He told us about it. I wouldn't worry.
What about the things he did not tell us?
You know, it plays very well. It's smooth. It's fast. But again, it's like, is that what we're just doing now? We just need a virtual button presser? Like, I like cutscenes. It is like just a movie. So if you really want that story movie experience, I mean, go with Uncharted or something. So then what's God of War now? God of War... Do you think that God of War now is still known as this really hardcore action game? No fucking way. Ninja Gaiden doesn't exist, Devil May Cry doesn't exist, and neither does God of War. There's no action games anymore. Action games are now like these first-person and third-person shooters. Or a Souls-like, or a Metroidvania them up. Yeah, even 2D games are all just terrible Dead Cells-style action games. They're not even like Mega Man fight a boss. They're not even platforming tough jumps like Sonic, go fast. So then what's God of War? God of War now is... Oh, God, the story. It's just this... What is that style? Like, what's the style? Oscar bait? Yeah. God of War now is Oscar bait story game. But I will say this game... I like Ragnarok better than the first one. Atreus is like pelvic thrusting in midair. Like he's taunting an Unreal Tournament. Holding R1. It sucks. This is really boring. So we knocked him off the ledge, that's smart. Hey Maybe I need to use my axe on him. No? I don't like the axe. Hey, how come that came back and didn't hit him? See, look, I don't like throwing it. The axe sucks. I don't like this axe, it stinks. And the kills aren't really... I just thought about it, I was like, this looks lame. And then I thought, isn't the whole point of God of War to have these epic kills? God of War really lost its way. It's just the story. You think God of War go, oh God, I don't want that story. And it's like, well, wait a minute. This story is actually kind of cool. Like, the way they developed it in this one, it's better than the first one. What happened? Like, where do we get that attitude? Is it because all the journalists were like, this is the story, this is the epic game we always wanted? And it's like, you didn't play Red Dead, you didn't play Horizon, you didn't give so much of a shit. That's like when this all started, 2018, 1920. This desire of, all these journalists want the story, but they're not good at action games. And action games didn't really have stories. All these adventure games like fucking Link and Zelda they wanted more story. So then Sony steps in and goes, okay, you want Devil May Cry meets Shadow of the Colossus? We'll fucking give that to you. And it starts to become Warner Brothers, Ubisoft, and Sony. And then it's like, and it's an open world. Look, you're outside. Look. And it's winter. It's not even, green grass and brown mud. And you go, okay. And the story becomes, a Hollywood social media, overly emotional, hysterical, distraught, distressed state of mind. None of this is art, but, we'll talk about how we physically feel, and we'll talk about how mentally stressed we are, and that'll be like our emotions. We'll supplant our emotions, and we'll eat bleach white flour, and we'll complain about crunch. We'll be middle-class artists, with a job.
To walk his own path. If you don't want him walking away from you, then smarten up and walk with him a while.
If we could find a way to open roam travel to Svartalfheim, bet there'd be all sorts of useful equipment for us.
Enough.
I don't know any of the places he's talking
Really?
about.
But if we do not find
Open up
Tyr,
rum travel
you will
and
abandon
Fimbulwinter.
your search for good.
All right. You won't be sorry.
Do I have my axe still here? But no shield. And again, we keep coming back to our same fucking area.
Sentry!
As I live and breathe, is that Atreus? It's been so long. How you?
These guys really are like these Star Wars
yeah.
little weeble dweeb
If you'll
drones.
follow me. Brock mentioned you needed somewhere.
What do they call them,
safe
droids?
tonight, and I believe your favorite dwarves can help you out with that. We're still your favorite dwarves, right?
You're still the only dwarves we know.
I'll take it. After you, my friends.
I think the only thing good about this game is the AAA production.
Where are
This
we
is
going?
making me really want to play
Cleanest
Hogwarts.
cabin in all the 9 realms, and I'd prefer it to stay that way.
What is going to happen first? A trial? I bet we'll get a trial pretty soon. I'm not paying $70.
We thought we should make up some rooms till you can figure out your next moves. Nearly there.
Should I go through?
As you can see, we've settled here in the realm between realms. It's nothing much, but it's safe from Fimbulwinter.
Hitherto unhappened
safe from
upon.
Odin's eyes. And you really can't beat the view if you're into shimmering gray void.
Sindri's house.
That's amazing, Sin. We have a plan to talk to you about, actually.
Can I run, please? God damn it, I hate when they nerf your controls.
Come in. Come in.
These characters are likable.
If you would just wipe
You know,
your
it's
feet
pretty nice.
Very thoroughly, I'll wait.
Maybe it's the setting.
You're not gonna wipe your feet, are you? Okay then. Your bedrooms are there. The kitchen is just over there. Anybody need a snack? Kratos? Snack?
I do not need a snack.
What we need is your help getting to Svartalfheim so we can try and rescue Tyr.
To Tyr.
I don't know, man.
Alive? I mean, that's...
There's nothing wrong with it, but it's not great.
It's okay. I told him everything.
Everything?
You aided my son in disobeying me.
No.
What do you want?
I've
Here's what I feel like.
On your behalf.
I feel like these developers want more from the consumer
What's important
than the
right
customer
now is that
even
we try and
wants
open up travel
from the
between
game. Because
realms
if the
again.
customer wanted more,
Said you know a way?
Yes,
here's what I'm
I
saying.
do. It's just.
Here's what I'm saying.
It's just
Here are
not
things
enough.
that gamers
Why
complain
haven't you
about.
opened the way already,
They
man?
complain about
Well, to be
DLC.
frank,
I don't know
there's
what I don't know what
Something we
the
need
argument is
your
there.
help with.
They complain about
Oh, the Holder brothers finally require the services.
production value.
Man alive.
That's it precisely.
Hey! Not so fast.
They complain about price drops happening too soon. But what do they not complain about?
Hell is it anyway?
They don't complain about
What? No.
quality of life patches taking. They don't complain about that. The game being fucked up at launch. They don't complain about bugs. They don't complain about performance. They don't complain about bad mechanics. They don't complain about weak story. So what is it that you really want? You don't want a very playable, functional game that's like unique button pressing, unique thought process and thinking, unique rule sets to play in, unique settings, unique interactive scenarios, whether it's combat, whether it's puzzle. You don't care about any of that. You just want mediocre stories with AAA production. That's what you want? Well, then you're going to get DLC, and you're going to get buggy games at launch that will be fixed later. I mean, that's, look.
Well, I'll see what I can do.
They're following the money.
How about I fix you up
You
with
don't
something
want
you can
indie games because you think they're too small. And you don't, it's like, indie games where all the uniqueness is, you get ignored. And then AAA, where all the problems are, the weakest stories, the biggest bugs, you still fucking buy them. And it's the single A that does them both well. The production value's high enough, and the design is airtight. The design. You need to start caring more about design and story. Look at this. Let's read. Craft and upgrade. And then the shield is broken,
I only got materials
and so we
like
need to
one of these
make
in
something.
here now. You bring me
What is the
more
difference here?
resources,
Dauntless or
we'll see
stone
what
wall?
we can do.
Fit for absorbing attacks and strikes. A shield fit for parries. I'm not a parry main. Well, let's do this one then. Stone wall. Is that what that's it? View armor. Craft some new armor. To companion armor.
If the kid's gonna insist on getting taller, best make a habit of swinging in for new duds.
Equip.
Found some
Save.
items you left behind, tossed them in the chest. What would you do without me?
I'm gonna go look around. Check out my room. Tell
Shops
Sindri
have
when you're
chests
ready.
with loot.
Thank you.
Do I still have let's see what else I still have. Leviathan axe, wooden handle. What about runic? What about the blade? What about the shield? Spartan rage. What about my armor? Nothing still. Oh, my skills. Do I care about anything? I don't know. I kind of forgot. I'll be honest with you.
And how's life been treating everyone's favorite Azure Vulgarian?
The fuck you call me?
Leviathan axe. Upgrade.
Exquisite.
I kind of don't like the axe. I kind of like this. Increase the runic. Do I like that? Chaos flame. I don't have it. What about my shield? What about this? Increases strength. Affects damage. Maybe I need that. Frozen flame. Wooden knob. Maybe we'll do this. Hold the upgrade. Why not?
Keep her sharp and she'll keep you alive.
See?
So we want high production value, no bugs, a weak story, and familiar game design. Alright, I get you. $70 all day.
Hey, come see.
Finding everything all right, I hope?
we unlock the realms?
We'll just need something from back at the workshop. Follow me, and be sure to bring the head.
Looks like those
So, where exactly is Tyr being held?
He's
those
in
Santa
prison
Claus
in the mines
elves.
somewhere. That's all we know so
When
far.
Rudolph has to get his nose back in that claymation.
Full of mines, you realize. You'll need help narrowing it down.
Do you think the DualSense is
talk
too
to
big?
Derwin.
Who's Darlin?
I think they're going to make a version of it that's like a little bit.
Works for the city on safety issues. Should
They
have
always kind of
access to
small
all
it up.
kinds of information on mines.
I think it's kind of
And
big
I
and
know,
round.
he's no friend of Odin. That's why your mother sought his help when she was trying to whip up a rebellion.
Wrist grab.
Ready?
A rebellion? Did you know about that?
I'm waiting.
A rebel leader who knew Mom.
So okay,
Sounds like exactly what we
this
need.
is
I
not
think
an
you missed the
experience.
ta-da.
This type of thing, maybe that's why this doesn't work. The walking
I'll have
chats,
this oiled up in no time.
a
Meet you at the
cutscene
gateway
when you
outside.
get to like see things and watch things happen.
That ain't
It
giving
resonates because there's a lot of action and event going on.
you.
A lot of things happen.
However they pop
But this, it's like nothing's happening. The camera's the same as when I'm walking around. I'm standing here, I'm waiting, I'm not listening. It's a bad way to give objectives, it's a bad way to tell a story.
Will you help us or not?
And nothing's happening. Nothing's happening, I'm looking. I'm not seeing, I'm looking.
On my relations. This smudge sponger notwithstanding.
Ignoring
And you
Fine.
can't make it go
darken
faster.
Derlin's door. See for yourself how it goes. Just be warned. he's
Atreus.
not-
All right. See you out there, Sindri.
See you.
You hear that?
No stamina though, I'll give him credit, no stamina meter.
We'll just need the Bifrost in the head. Brock, do the touching.
Oh, this would be the part requiring my assistance then.
You said it. This device here has been crafted to your measurements. It'll help you get a better look at the problem with those Bifrost eyes of yours.
They made some
So
steampunk contraption to
do
fit
I
that head in there.
control this thing somehow then?
Oh, no. This is just to hold you in place while we...
Like a runic
shine this
fleshlight.
light in your eyes.
Oh, Cindy, you sodding bastard!
Open! Open now! I was really hoping not to use the eyelid clamps.
Do it.
Oh!
That's it! That's it! Good! Now, release!
Still unpleasant.
Oh, that's our cue. Come on, hurry!
Look, I don't hate it.
Grassel does eggs.
I don't object to it. It's, you know,
We'll see soon enough. Just need to
but
adjust. There. That should do it.
you're gonna walk away from the theater having felt nothing.
See?
Having had no resonance, no experience.
Permanent damage, you wee fuck. Kratos, throw me at him.
Just, what is it? It's like goofy, silly, funny, you know. It's not bad, but it's not great. It doesn't even need to be. I almost feel like the story in Sekiro is better.
Now that we've reconfigured these gateways,
That's
to
like a
produce
drama.
Yggdrasil seeds, you won't need a travel table or a Bifrost lamp anymore.
I also used it for light.
Okay, good note. I'll figure something out, but first...
It doesn't make me roll my eyes, but it does make me want to close them. I mean, look, there's a reason why these games keep getting 80%. It's like they're passable. Yeah, it'll pass. This passes. It's a C. It passes.
Aim your key at the rune for Svartalfheim on the
Because
right,
now, at this
then
point,
concentrate.
aim your key for Svartalfheim, I fucking hate you. At the what? The path? The what? And you're gonna do this for how many hours? 40 hours?
This should take you
No
to the
way.
wetlands outside Nidavellir City. Just make your way to the town
I
square.
think that
and ask for
nerds that
Derwin at the
like,
tavern.
You sure
you
they'll
know,
him
Game
at
of
the tavern?
Thrones
Derwin's
and
always
Marvel,
been an inveterate
they
inebriate.
they
I
have.
suppose he might have completely changed, but in my
But then they'll
experience-
look down on like a gangster
You wanna
film
go
like Goodfellas.
Oh,
You have
I might
no
get in, but the
understanding
wetlands
of
are
drama, of
moist,
plot, of
and they go
character
everywhere.
development, of
Hostile,
relationships,
slimy,
interactions,
foul-smelling
dialogue.
creatures.
Because
But good
who
luck.
would like them? Who would like them? Let's be a little bit stereotypical here. Who would like them? some little comic book nerd that doesn't like that others don't like them, and they don't really want to work on themselves and get to know other people and be cool. So then it's just this bratty superhero with the power, and it's either some weak little weirdo dwarf whose nervous people won't like him, or some like flamboyant, boisterous nerd like Atreus throwing his way. Just ugh. The ninja of NPCs. Well, quest for tire.
Do you feel that?
What's
Good
that?
AutoZone.
Anything. Everything. It's
Now we're in
warm.
the desert. What about, yeah, like Final Fantasy Remake? I mean, don't you feel like that really resonated?
Get it
Like,
free.
stupid pan flute whistle. Shut the fuck up. Yes, the production values are very good. Better than anything else. This looks extremely good. Ghost of Tsushima looks fucking incredible. Yeah, but you know, so they look great. It's smooth. They're coming better out of the box. Maybe this is a sign for. Look. Oh, come on now.
So fast.
Look. Think about this, right? Oh, we're still in a combat scenario. Just beating up these little lizards. Oh, okay. Let's beat up these shitty little lizards and then I'll finish my thought. Still going. Do I need to,
See, we're already
beat
off to a
some,
lovely start.
Atreus, you dropped your guard.
I got the boat free though.
Alright.
We can head through these channels when you're ready.
So what I was thinking was, maybe video games are finished. Maybe this is the last year and it's gonna peak. Maybe it's over. It's, you know, we're losing interest. Sales have never been higher. Pop bonuses have never been bigger. Streams are getting record-breaking views, and I said, this is it. It's the end. It's the top of the market. We're heading towards the peak market, right? And it's all downhill from here. Because there's no way it's this good. So, inflating it so much, right? So I said, maybe it's done. Maybe it's going to have to go back to... There's only so much we can pay attention to. We can't just like more and more views on stream, more and more sales, more and more big production value, big price. Like, we can't do it forever. And so maybe it's going to settle down to like, you know, I had a podcast, yeah, I got streaming, yeah, esports, yeah, AAA, oh yeah, story, cinematic, movie game, yeah, I get it. And eventually it's going to be like, but what do you really want? I kind of want, and it's going to be, everything's going to settle down into the single A category, where it's like, I just want, you know, a racing game or a shooting game, and it's going to have a dedicated audience. It's going to be smaller but dedicated. The production value can't be as high. The cost can't be as high. It's not going to return as much. Consumers will be spread out. Because it's like, yeah, I play video games. I want to go read books. I want to go listen to music. If people really want art, and we're tired of social media. We're tired of media, video, entertainment. We watched all this entertainment during the pandemic, and it's like, it's settling down, and we're kind of, you know, we've done it. We've had the experience, and we've done it. It's going to need to settle down. So what I think is, if you really want to sell a video game, you want to sell a big fucking video game like this. If there's hope for the future of the rest of this generation, it's not all going to crash after 2023. 2024 can either be the big crash, or it could be a new wave. And for 24, 5, 6, it's going to have to be, think about like the new Star Wars IP game. Sony has plans for like games as a service. Sony has plans for these AAA games, right? Game Pass, what's going to happen? Nobody buys indie, and AAA's getting too big. We've kind of had the experience, so it's got to settle down into these smaller, you know, customers are going to be spread out. If you really want to sell games at a $70 price point, you're going to have to really make them big works of art. Get the production value super polished like this. Make the graphics good. Make the game work out of the box, no bugs. Focus on that. If you need to make it smaller and then add stuff later, like continue free DLC later to justify a 70 price or what, I mean, make the controls smooth. Make the rules and the design, if you're not going to be innovative and unique, just stick to smooth and simple. Don't try and, rewrite the playbook with, all these meters and bars and quote-unquote system mechanics. Don't do that. Just make it like this. Super smooth, super polished graphic experience. But then it becomes, is the game
I still can't believe
simple to
Mom
pick
let
up
a
and
full
play and
rebellion
understand and learn?
against
But then is it fun? Is it
We never
engaging?
talked about it.
Maybe they don't want challenge. Maybe they just want purpose. What's the purpose of pressing R1? What's the purpose of me attacking this enemy? Do I care? Do I feel like they're threatening me, or is this... That's the thing. When an enemy threatens you in a combat game, you want to fight back. When an enemy shows up and it's like, oh, the thing to do, walk toward them and press R1, it's a little bit odd.
If you never asked Mom about
And so
what
then
she
you're
was
going to have to
doing,
write a really good
what did you
story.
talk about when you met?
And I mean, good luck on that one, dude.
Did you just say,
Good luck on that one. What story is it? Like, was it an inspired story? I have a new adventure for Nathan Drake.
and then leave?
Or was it, do they really want to write a new God of War story? Or it's like, we need to sell a sequel, so come up with a story. Oh, boy.
That
On a
wheel
boat.
is blocking the channel.
I imagine if you can turn it, we should be able to get through.
So these are wetlands, huh? Pretty accurate.
It is a bog.
The smell is making my eyes burn.
You know, it is a fair bit more potent than when I last visited, now that you mention it.
Looks like the path
Just
is
bounces
on the other
off.
side of that geyser.
What about these guilds? Turn this shit.
If only we were in Midgard. That water'd be frozen in a second.
Why don't I freeze it? No? Why don't I freeze it?
Brother, do you think freezing it would work?
Yeah, that's what I just said, freeze it. But I said, how do I freeze it?
What if you used your axe on it?
I know, what if I use my axe on it, dude? I'm figuring it out.
Looks to be an artifact from the Dwarven Resistance. Great Mars Brasser, father of a few dwarves you may be well familiar with. Brock may be interested in getting these back. Better in his hands than out in the open.
Oh, I can't unlock that. Ah, chest unlocked with runic magic. This is what I'm saying. I don't want to play a game that's just like, I need a virtual activity to sweep the cobwebs out of my brain for my, middle-class job. It's like, I don't need that. I want an artistic experience.
Think that's dirty enough to climb?
So,
Aye. Good old Dwarven craftsman.
if you're gonna, man, good luck writing those stories in a game that I then have to play. I mean, it's tough.
Tyr was a friend to the Giants. I wonder if he and Mom ever met. If he was a part of the rebellion here.
It's certainly possible. The God of War often advocated for the Giants.
Yeah, AAA is
Although I
hard to
don't
do,
recall he
but a
ever
one-man,
mentioned
first-person
outright.
indie game, that's easy, you better fucking believe it. Let's see if the axe is better. I think I don't like the axe. Oh, Atreus kept him busy. Damn, you're like fighting animals. Oh, I guess I didn't need that. Stone wall. I don't care. Oh, that was Atreus. I was like, I think there's something down here. Behind you! Oh, so the head talks to me, like I said. Yeah, this is boring. I didn't like the combat in the first game, and I don't like it here. It's like... And you go, you're playing on normal. I'm playing on normal. I never took it down. I'm just pressing R1. I don't know, man. What do you want me to tell you? What do you want me to tell you? I think I like Biomutant more. Yeah, and for Spoken, I definitely like that more. It's boring. It takes so long. Damn! Finally, a nice kill. It seems like not like comical though in the first one. It just seems like really brutal. What now? I mean, yeah, it looks great. Who said it wouldn't?
Okay, there's gotta be some way to turn the wheel up here.
I don't know. So, I know I wouldn't play this to do the combat, to experience the combat again. It's just the combat's what you need to do to move it forward. So then it becomes, well, what would you want to do? And you're like, well, I want to see the... What? I triggered something wrong.
The ground.
Was that an earthquake?
So then you would think, well, I want to play to experience the story. And it's like, but there's no cutscenes. It's all this walk and talk, long shot stuff. So I don't experience something. Like I just played Mortal Kombat 11 story and beat it. And it's like, yeah, you're seeing things happen. So then you would say, okay, well, what else is a big motive? Well, what about the levels? The new locations and the new levels. And it's like, well, other than the color scheme, okay, it's a desert, it's not snow, and there's a path. I feel like I understand every component of this game. And I feel like it's very smooth, it's high production, it's padded very forward, it's very forward. I just think, you know, Assassin's Creed, Miles Morales, Uncharted, those are like just a step above in terms of being a cinematic story experience and like really moving you. They move me, you know. I like a good movement. I don't know what nerd would get excited by this, but intimidated by another real action game.
Lower exactly where we need it.
So then what? Oh, and then you get back in the boat.
Because it's so warm. Maybe it's not that the cold hasn't made it here yet, but maybe it's just different in Svartalfheim?
Aye, lad. Winter doesn't strike all realms quite the same way.
Weird that Winter doesn't always make it winter.
In Midgard it does, but as you can see, the effects here appear
Do I
far
go through
more
here? Yeah.
gaseous in nature. Observe the geysers. Observe the aforementioned aroma. These effects were present before in some form, but now there's new extremity to them.
New extremity. Oh, I think I need a dock. Wait a minute, what's over there? What's here? Can I hit anything? Yeah, what's the deal here? I feel like I would, you know, it's pleasant. What's... Yeah, I mean, I would recommend it. It's pleasant, it's very nice, nothing negative, super AAA, very smooth. So if you like God of War, like, what is this game? The combat, the feeling of walking and moving, the long shot non-cutscenes, and the levels. Those components. And I mean, very well done, very well executed, perfect execution on an 8 out of 10 C grade concept. Let's not dock there. Let's dock here. So if you want it or like it, I mean, I would recommend. It's worth playing. But I mean, get it for $40. That's 40 hours. Is there another guy? Yeah. I pressed circle to dodge again. Where'd he go? Monkey. Are they monkeys or are they lizards? Well, he fell in the lake. Oh no, you gotta use R2. Yeah, I think normal's pretty good. I mean, it requires enough of you to, like I said, use the mechanics. You got plenty of health. You got plenty of health.
Father, up there.
Up where? Oh. When does Wolong come out? I think there's another demo of that I gotta play. I have to. Have to play. Yeah, I don't know. This game is good enough to recommend, but I would. It's like, but I wouldn't finish it. So what does that say? It's just not my thing. But I have a good opinion of it. Yeah, okay. I think that's a win. I think that's a fair compromise. It's definitely good. I definitely like it. I like it more than the first one. So then we'll call it a success. What's the deal here? I got to canoe more. Maybe I have to dock at that other spot. I don't know why we're fighting little animals. It was,
Watch out! Left side!
Did you get out of here? The heavy just seems slow. It doesn't really seem strategically superior. Maybe on harder difficulties it's different. It's got more use to launch them. There's no grab either. I just realized there's no grab.
Did they cap those geysers? I think we need to get that wheel moving, but the water doesn't reach.
Oh yeah, circle. Get the wheel moving. The wheel moving, but the water doesn't reach. You can knock them off. There you go. What about, can I shoot?
Things are everywhere.
Can I shoot over? What about ramp up? Get the wheel moving.
Okay, we froze one of those geysers. Is there another one somewhere?
Yeah, right above it, dude. Why don't you just be quiet and let the adult in the room try and solve the puzzle? Fucking asshole. Get up top and then hit it.
Yeah. Wheels moving and the gate's coming down.
That's dwarven ingenuity for you.
Back to the boat.
And they talk to you
The
and
dwarves
tell you
of
what to
this
do.
realm are anything like Rock and Sindri. It's hard to imagine them siding with Odin.
Well, all too often people are blinded to all.
It's
that
better
can
than
be
Days Gone. You
self-interest.
better believe it.
Odin offered them safety.
You had better believe it.
And defying him can be
Fuck that
quite
game.
dangerous.
Maybe they just need a couple of gods to come along and take the fight to him.
Gas up my bike.
Is not
Fuck you.
why we are here.
15
I
minutes
was only
remaining.
joking.
War is not a joke, especially where gods are concerned.
Oh. Hit a rocky outcropping.
It seems, Atreus, you intend to recruit Tyr as an ally for war.
Give me another boss.
I'm
One more
trying to
big
keep our
boss.
options open. Let's just keep moving. I'm glad we're out here, exploring a new realm. Maybe we could just try to enjoy the warmth. Looks like we gotta find
It's
a
a
way
good
to open
attitude.
that
Yeah,
gate if we
yeah.
wanna get to Neither.
Let's just try and enjoy. Let's just try and explore. I think 3 hours in, it's won me over. It's, you know, I'm settling into it. It's pretty nice. It's a pretty nice, you know, it's a pretty nice, pleasant experience for a God of War game. What the fuck is supposed to be up here, assholes?
It's too fast.
Then how shall we catch it?
Flank it. Attack from behind.
Good.
Huh? How come that never works?
You did it. Let's see what it draws.
Why is it funny that I hit an animal? Now what's the deal here? Damn it. Give me my fucking axe.
Up there.
What kind of a psychopath does a no-hit run on this game?
Halfway there. There's gotta be another chain to lower the rest of the gate.
Tell me more about what you think is going on in this game, kid. Asshole.
Look! There's a chain we can pull up there.
What chain I can pull up where?
Grim perched up high! Knock him down!
Perched up high. What? What about this? What about this? Doesn't want to hit yet. Alright, kid, I'll help you. They burp, they have to burp. Perched up high. Oh, we came down. Oh. Uh-oh. Unleash. Need my, Oh no, he's dead in the water, and so I don't have my,
Think you can uncover that geyser from here?
I don't have my, I need my health. I need my health. This. Then what? It goes back. Yeah, uncover the geyser, but then... And then lose it?
Oh, I think I get it. If you freeze the geyser, the pressure will turn the wheel.
Yeah, I know that, but fucking guess what? You have to keep that one frozen the whole way? If you freeze the geyser, the pressure turns the wheel. But I'm on this side.
Neath.
But then I can't get back through. Maybe I can.
Block's coming down.
Oh, I have to beat it? I have to beat it. Where's my, Maybe take it down and freeze that. Where's my boat? Maybe I have to move the boat. It's frozen. It's beaten. I think you can move the boat. Can I move the boat here? Wait a minute, wait. Can I aim the ring here? Fuck. Well, how the hell did I get back through? Now, wait a minute. Which one do I need to freeze? The left one, right? Watch this. I'm a puzzle god. I'm a puzzle god of war. Watch this. Watch this. Hop across. Can't go through here. Freeze it.
Is there something else we can hit?
Look, it comes down. But you don't want to hit anything else. You don't want to hit anything else. It's there. So you freeze it, and then you jump across just in time.
Maybe you could try hitting the rope holding the block.
Hitting the what? The rope? What does he say? Try hitting the rope? Oh, I pull the rope again? What? Let's lift this back up. That thing is already there. I don't need to freeze that. That thing being frozen... That fucking thing being frozen is the same as it being covered. What the fuck would be the point of ever freezing this? That would be silly. That'd be silly.
Maybe you could try hitting the rope holding the block.
Try hitting the rope holding the block? Try hitting the rope holding the block. What? Hitting the rope? What? That thing's up there.
Maybe you could try hitting the rope holding the block.
Did you look up there and even see that there's a fucking rope? A rope holding the block? Wait a minute.
Huh. Nice one.
Wait a minute.
Maybe you could try hitting the rope holding the block.
I did.
Can you see anything from that block?
From that block? Then look, there's this thing too. Try hitting the rope holding the block. Oh, you climb back up? No. Oh my God. Up there. Look, look, you see through the wall. Look, up there. Why can't you climb? Well, then let's try freezing this and putting the pressure on. Yeah, but now I can't get back. Can I dock the boat around this side? Look.
Maybe you could try hitting the rope
Watch.
holding the block.
Maybe I could try standing on the block and then hitting this. Fucking idiots don't even understand puzzles. Fucking idiots don't even understand puzzles. Give me my axe back. Give me my fucking axe back.
That's one of Cavassier's poems. Very highbrow. You should collect any others you find.
Shut up, you stupid head. What do you know?
Lad, if I may, what exactly are you hoping to learn from Tyr?
Well, like I said, I was hoping he could tell me something about Loki. I'd also like to hear some of his stories. Traveling to other lands, giant stuff, and maybe about what it was like to fight back in the day. Just for the history.
He won't even listen to Kratos talk to him about life and war, but he's gonna listen to some other god.
Odin's captives can be as charmingly voluble as myself.
We have no proof Tyr is truly here.
Give me another one of those long and uninterruptible cutscenes.
That earthquake earlier. Do you think there will be another one?
It's unlikely, but geological disturbances tend to be unpredictable.
If the geysers and smell here are worse because of
God, could you
Thumblewind,
imagine speedrunning this fucking
maybe
game?
the earthquakes are too?
38 hours and 37 minutes, 59 seconds exactly.
Wow.
Alright.
Now this looks like a city.
Welcome.
Is this going to be a big combat section? 5 minutes left on the trial.
Hey, dwarves.
Do we run into the ground or do we end it here?
Oh. They're, running away.
They don't like us. Wow, it looks very green.
An alarm.
It only sound an
very
alarm
green.
like that if I still had my body and was fearing the notion of being detached from it.
How's that for us, though?
They are scared.
So what's next? A
Definitely
boss, a
an alarm, I'm
cutscene,
afraid.
or more dumb
Where's everybody
enemies?
hiding?
Or a puzzle?
Stay alert.
Do I dock here? And then Davalier?
Hey, could we talk to you for...
There'll be no help, to be sure. Best we find the tavern Sindri mentioned on our own.
The tavern? So we're looking for a... Where's the fucking combat, dude? Shitty enemies and a boring puzzle, and now I'm looking to talk to somebody else. Where's the bosses, dude? What happened to God of War?
Is that a statue of Odin? They must really love him here.
Or fear.
Sindri!
Hello. I'd return your surprise, but I did know you'd be here. I've got something for you.
Appreciate it.
This game is long.
What
It's
is
nice.
dwarf?
It's long.
You know, I'm glad I came back here at least once before Ragnarok.
I don't like the action, and I don't know if it's an adventure, and I don't know if it's a story. I don't know what this is. Why does this exist?
Then they'd have mouths. Filthy, disgusting
He's gonna
mouths.
teach me. Watch. The stream's gonna go down
Mind if I
with
fiddle
him
with you,
teaching me what item to use for those green glowing things. Look. Boring! Where is the fucking story? Where's the action? Where are the cutscenes? Where are the epic bosses and the combat sequences? Where's the level? I'm pressing forward, holding forward. Dude, Red Dead's better.
Thanks for,
Assassin's Creed's better.
Trying it?
Horizon's way better. Like,
What's it gonna be this time?
it's a flop.
Patience.
8 out of 10, C minus.
Oh, in action.
God of War Ragnarok.
There. Oh, take aim at that gate there.
What am I watching right now?
Say, Skialfa.
It's like, where's the game? The game is throwing an axe at a chain link fence. That's the game. And watching stupid Atreus and taking forever. Is it a game for kids?
Yalfa. Ah!
Well, I certainly didn't expect you to disturb half the creepy crawlers in need of the lair.
How was I supposed to know they were there?
Can you just still do this? Where's my up block? Oh! Where's my block? Get frosted. And this is it's just the game.
Behind you!
Now it's becoming, the game is more fighting combat. His head came off. That's what the old games were. Action combat.
Okay.
And just running. Okay, this game has like an identity crisis. Well, no, it knows its identity. No, it doesn't. It knows its identity. Its identity is this game.
Any idea where the tavern
Get rid of the combat.
Do I look like I've ever been to a filthy tavern?
Like I'm like
The sewer you just punched a hole through seems promising, though.
I'm in the middle. What am I in the middle of doing? I'm in the middle of trying to find what's next in the game, and it's gonna fucking go to a blank blue screen. This is the game now. Where's the story? Where's the uninterruptible cutscene? Where's the
Seems
boss?
Like any of the Valyr's locked down because of us.
The puzzle, the combat, the walk and talk.
I imagine that large statue of Odin has something to do with it.
You're like constantly looking to find the game. Have I experienced it yet? Am I
Odin's
playing it?
occupation of this realm.
All of a sudden, I was just gonna say. All of a sudden, I'm in a hurry. All of a sudden, I'm in a hurry to find the game before it comes out. And in 5 minutes, what did you see? I mean, that's what we saw. Now listen. Listen. That's what we saw. Listen. In terms of production value, it's sky high. But it's almost as though after that first hour in the snow, which was just a juxtaposition of the first game, you know, everybody praised the first game so much they just had to copy it. It's like, look, you understand the level design, which is, it's all flat, in a single path looping around. You understand the combat, press R1. Nothing wrong there, but nothing exciting there. Nothing wrong there, though. Simple, casual. So then you get the story, and it's like, okay, Atreus and God of War, and then you get what? You get, you know, what's the cut? There's no cutscene. It's the long shot, the people talking. I feel like it's better made than the first game, but even that one I didn't like. How epic are these games? I don't know. I feel like it almost wasn't cinematic enough for me to say that. I really could recommend and enjoy God of War Ragnarok. Oh well. Here's the sequels.